motherfucking girls, welcome to episode 22. 22, big 22. Before we talk about big 17, because Wordu missed last week and he wants his screen time.
He was suspended last week.
He was suspended last week for for no
big
reason.
17 for improper conduct on camera.
Yeah, but welcome back to another episode of Let's Keep It a Buck podcast, episode 22. Shout out to my YouTube people out there. Shout out to my audio people. Shout out to Shady for coming on last week. One of our best episodes yet, you know what I'm saying? So if you guys can check that out if you haven't already, that'd be great. But this week we got the one and only Clique Production in the building. Say what's good, bro.
What's good? I appreciate it.
The rebuild god himself, the simulation god himself.
Yeah, that's probably proper.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Kenny might have something to say about the rebuild chip.
Oh man.
But yeah, we got the regular crew with us this week. Oh, is that a dog? Okay, Wordy, you can start off, bro, because you never got energy for this.
Big 17.
Oh my god.
Nigga, follow me on Instagram at Wordu the Dude. Follow me on Twitter at Wordu the Dude, man. And that's it.
That was pretty quick, bro. Man's been learning.
Shouts out to 2K subscribers. Shouts out to YouTube niggas in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, big shout out for the 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Big accomplishment. The slow grind is definitely going on right now with the channel. But Justin said, "What's up to the people, bro?"
Oh, what's up? Welcome back. I was
Lil
searching
Buff in the building.
the building with the brown hat, you know?
Can you explain the
Let's get it.
backstory on that hat, bro? Because it's a black hat with the word brown on it.
No, I think it's just really dark brown.
So it is brown.
Yeah.
You have a black
Maybe.
hat that says brown, nigga.
Maybe it's black. I don't know.
All right, good
Maybe
backstory.
Maybe it's black.
It's from UPS. It's dope.
Where'd you get it from work?
brown.
I
get
got
it
it
from
for perfect. I got it for perfect attendance. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect attendance.
I had the money on the road.
Gift.
What do you know?
I have my money on the road. They gave me a free hat. It's free merch. You know.
Free merch. All right, Dom, say what's up to the people, man.
How y'all doing? For now on, my name is not Dom. My name is Big 17 Champ.
Big 17.
That is what I go by for now on.
Big 17 champ.
Big 17 Champ. That's for now on. You know, I was officially a part. I don't know if people knew this, but I was a part of the 2020 Lakers. I reserved my right 3 years ago.
Oh, wow.
I reserved my right 3 years ago. So I'm a champ too, you know? So, hey.
He asked for his ring so he can resell it.
Follow me on Twitter
Be
at
verified.
DomChurch1. Am I verified? What?
Be verified. NBA champ, bro.
I'm not verified on social media yet, but it's a whole process. I'm not at that point yet. They can't let too many people know because too many other fans are trying to get in on the deal. You gotta keep it secret. Gotta keep it low key. I was breaking the news here first. But yeah, my ring's on the way. They said it's gonna come a little later.
Is UPS handling the shipping, bro? Because it might be a lot later.
Nah, we're going with Amazon, baby. 2-day shipping at least.
Oh, we going with Wordu?
So, yeah, man, but-
Word's company.
I'm not delivering to your door, Dom, at all.
He's gonna steal the big 17.
What's wrong with my door?
Hey,
He said, "What's wrong with my?"
What's wrong with my door? My door is fine.
That's crazy, man.
LaBouffe! How you been, LaBouffe?
You know, halfway through the semester, one half left.
Okay. You took your midterm yet?
We don't do those. We're
Y'all
not
don't do
7:30,
midterms?
bro. No. What?
Midterm.
Midterm?
What the fuck?
Are y'all 12?
Aren't you on the same?
I
You guys
love-
take MCAT?
I love how he said it like all colleges don't have midterms.
Colleges-
Like, midterms?
I've never
What do you think
taken
this is,
midterms
7th
in
grade?
college.
That's crazy. I took like 3 last week.
We just take tests and then sometimes a final.
Oh, so you do take midterms?
Test
then.
and
We just take
sometimes the
tests,
final.
like multiple.
I don't know why, but some schools call
3
like the
tests
middle
in a semester
tests
and then a final.
like midterms for some reason. I just kind of got used to it like last year, but
This man said, "Oh, they never called it a midterm, so
Wow.
what midterm? Nigga, we take 3
Anyways.
tests in the middle of the semester, and then what at the end, man? Like, what the
No, like 3 spaced out, not 3 right in the middle.
Oh no, we got midterms, but we just take like 3 tests in the middle.
Just a test in the middle of the term, but no.
Just to see just see where we came, just to see how far we got, and then we take one at the end.
It's kind of like the final, but it's right in the middle.
I know that
We don't
last was
take
the final,
midterms,
but
no.
the middle one, I don't know what that middle was called. They never called
The
anything.
test we take in the middle of the term. we have one of those.
No, it's
We
not in
got
the
3 of
middle.
those.
It's not in the
I
middle.
don't know what it's called though. Like, I just call them the middle test.
Call it middle test.
It's technically we take 2, and then the
Oh my
final. So
God.
it's split up into thirds.
Anyways,
Anyways,
all right, man. How's everyone been this week, bro?
Good,
In another week of
Extravagant.
quarantine.
Extravagant.
You know, what I'm
What's a
saying?
quarantine?
He said extravagant.
What's a quarantine? What? I've been wearing my mask, but I ain't been in the house. Can't be in the house to be a champ. Had to live it up. Had to live it up, baby.
You been with Brian?
Oh man,
Been
I've
chilling
been
with
going
Bronny.
crazy. Listen,
nobody's
Little
chilling with
crazy
Bronny.
this last
He's in
week.
quarantine.
y'all heard he got grounded? That man LeBron grounded.
Yeah.
It was like, you ain't playing no Warzone with OBJ. Give me your Xbox.
Every
You know
time,
when
every time,
LeBron? You know when LeBron be going 0 dark 30? That's what Bronny doing right now. He be going nowhere for playoffs.
grinding for
He's in
nothing.
playoff
though.
mode.
He just in his
Playoff
room
mode.
with the lights out.
That man Braun got home and
That's
immediately,
crazy.
hey man, you know why I'm here. Go ahead and give it up, bro. Go ahead and give it up, bro.
That's crazy, bro. Click, how you been this week, bro?
That
How you
was
been this
funny.
week?
Good. Been doing swell, like I said.
Swell.
I have to ask
Yeah,
again
I
for
always use the
for the
adjective.
recording.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware. I've done this a few times.
All right, man. Yeah, but I didn't really tell you what the format is, but essentially we do like an interviewee part of the pod, and then just get into like weekly topics and shit. But like we don't
Like the championship.
like
Oh,
the
yeah, that's gonna be a
championship.
Oh man.
big part of the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but we don't try to make it. Well, at least we try to not make it as interview as possible.
It's a
But-
hybrid.
It's a hybrid. It's a hybrid. But first question, since you're a Knicks fan, how are you feeling about the Knicks, bro, as a franchise right now? I don't give your franchise a grade right now.
Grade. Okay. Well, it's kind of like a weird thing to gauge because, well, actually it always is because it feels like they always have a new something. You know what I mean? They either got a new coach, a new front office this year. It's everything except for the GM. And what's it called? I would give them somewhere like, I give them I guess it depends on what they do in the off season, but I'll let the new front office get on with like a C plus for now. Give them something generous.
No,
And then
is that too low? Is that too high?
what's he saying?
C?
Oh, you said the Knicks, right? The
Yeah.
You talking about the Knicks?
Is Knicks
New York
clicking here?
Knicks.
They haven't done nothing too bad in a minute. They ain't done too bad in a minute. And a minute means like 6 months, which is the whole quarantine.
They haven't been able to do anything bad.
Exactly. That's my point.
That's to the Knicks.
You gotta give them
That's
a
a fat
refresher.
curve. That's a fat curve you got on that test right there, Nick.
C.
So
He said a C
fair.
plus, Dom. He said a C plus.
I got a C in school, not trying and cheating, and I got a C. The Knicks, at the least, being nice is a F minus. Like, come on, man. I know you was Click.
bro said F minus.
Click.
He said with a
I know
curve.
you're a fan. I know you're a fan. But
It's
any
probably a
team,
GG plus.
this is how I judge the Knicks. Any team that could take Dennis Smith Jr. and turn him into nothing immediately.
Oh my!
No.
Nah. That's my guy. But he was really nice the first season that we got him, and then all of a sudden he just got injured. He stopped shooting good. He had some wild stuff happen in his family, and then he just been trash ever since. But
Is
that's
that
my
what
guy.
Knicks fans tell themselves?
Yeah.
Is that what y'all saying?
Dennis was telling us. Dennis was coming out there. Nah. He was bad. He was bad.
Listen, Dennis got to y'all, and legit, the half of the season he was there after he got traded, just fine. He still had skill from when he came from Dallas. But one off season as a Knick, like you seen Space Jam, right? You see when they had the ball and they like
Yeah.
zapped the ability out of you. He was just in a facility one day and it was gone. it was just gone because he's a Nick. Like that's
He's a
just
Nick.
what happened. It just
The
left.
Nick Goblin came in.
He didn't know what happened.
Nick Goblin.
If you just woke
Oh,
up
man.
and wasn't able to record like you usually do, you would probably blame a bunch of things too. You just be like, I don't know what happened. I just woke up and it wasn't there. I think it was my diet.
I think it was the
ate
Knicks.
something.
He's just blaming the
No,
Knicks.
bro. It's just the Knicks, man. It's just the Knicks. Nah,
Yeah,
I feel
nah.
you though.
Okay,
C
so-
plus. I was
So
there.
C plus. But you sorry to cut you off, but where are you going with that?
Oh, where was I going with it?
Yeah, because we kind of just cut you off. My bad.
He's like nowhere.
Yeah, I was gonna. I mean, my point was that I don't know what the hell they're really doing. But I was gonna say though that I keep seeing all these reports from all these garbage New York reporters saying they're gonna get Westbrook and Chris Paul and Melo. I'm like,
Oh, it's
I
those
heard that
same.
might get Westbrook. I
It's
heard
the
that.
same reporters every year.
but okay, so there is. So I've been around the Knicks Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff for some time, right? And the only dude that I trust from the Knicks circle is dude Ian Begley. If you see Mark Berman, you see Mark Berman, Stephon Bondi, and I think there's one more that are just garbage every single year. Every single time, every single year. Like
Name
Bondi's the one.
dropping.
Bondi's the one that said, "I know," because I know him so well. Because I'm over here every single. So I have like 10,000 posts on my Knicks page. So every single time I have to look at what's it called, the source. So like Bondi said that the Knicks Rockets trade with Melo was at the 4-yard line or whatever, and then it never happened. And like Berman just be wrong every time. He said the Knicks were going to trade for 80.
Oh,
Oh,
So
my
I-
God. Oh, he was that guy. He was the guy that,
Yeah,
that
so
started
now-
that trade rumor. Jesus
He
Christ.
started every rumor basically. He just be talking.
So
Yeah, that's that. That's my
so
summary.
when y'all were really considering like getting Kyrie, KD, and Zion, were you really in that way? Like, did you believe you guys were gonna get them?
I don't think I was really ever
skeptical
in.
that whole time.
I've been skeptical with everything. I think I was skeptical the second they just traded Porzingis for nothing. And then like I was like, oh yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, it's wraps. Like before that, it's like, okay, like yeah, I mean, you get KD and then you have him, Porzingis, but then they just traded him for like, and even if it was the right move at the time, because now he's just getting injured like every other week, and I don't really know if the Dallas picks have more value in 2 years or whatever. It just felt weird because it's like, oh yeah, this is the guy you building the franchise around, and then you just trade him for nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, like nothing at the current point in time, at least. DeAndre left. You release Wesley Matthews. Who the hell cares about them?
Right.
yeah.
I thought the plan with that was to clear up cap space so you guys
Exactly.
get 2 free agent slots.
Yeah, and then they signed Julius Randle, who I despise.
Randle.
Big spin move.
Big spin.
He's like Pascal without the
Baby
talent.
Siakam.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
They really
man.
said Julius Randle is Pascal Siakam without the shooting. That's tough.
Yeah,
That's a tough scene, bro.
He's American Pascal, bro. Big dual spin move, man.
Big
Big
dual
spin.
spin move.
Good move.
Oh man.
All right, man. But let's talk about your channel. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing great recently, man. So first of all,
Yeah.
congratulations.
thank you.
You reached 300K recently, right? Or
Yeah,
was that like a
yeah.
while back?
No, just like 2-3 weeks ago.
All right.
Yes,
So
sir.
Yeah.
first of all, congratulations for all the success, man.
Congrats, my guy.
Thanks. Thank
You've
you.
been grinding. Also, happy 19th birthday. You know what I'm
Thank you.
saying? That's
Thank you.
Big 19.
big 19.
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
But let's start from the beginning, man. So when did you start doing YouTube? Because I know your channel like blew up this year mainly, but I
Yeah.
also saw that you were uploading videos last year and stuff. So when
Yeah,
did
it's
you-
been I started in 2000 on this channel. I started in 2015, which was a minute ago, and I was uploading I used to upload my league, my GM series on there with the Knicks. I used to do that, and I was like 13, so I was just doing it. Like it wasn't like I expected people to watch like that. And then after that, I edited that the whole thing on like you know how the PS4 you go on there and you got the Share Factory. You edit that musty old Share Factory. That's what I was editing all those on. So I had no type of computer, no nothing up until last year. And then I did some NBA videos for the few years in between. I would edit them on my phone. So like I had a video. Oh, you're going to climb me for this too. I had a video where I said Kevin Knox is going to be the next Paul George. And now they're both trash. But I said that and
Now they're both trash.
and that got like 60,000 views, and I edited that on my phone. And then what's it called? And then last year I finally bought a computer, and then I started doing my league again, and then progressively, and just kept going with it. And then this March is when it started blowing up like crazy. So yeah. And then obviously from there, you know what's happening.
So was there like a specific video that took off?
Yeah.
Or was it just like a whole month that just everything?
Well, I mean, yes, that's kind of been like collectively after the moment, yeah. But like, originally it was I posted I started I was thinking about doing some stuff with like the thought of like I was at like a dead end spot, and I remember I was writing like a thing about like how I was going to talk about like Chris Move's like random blow, which I actually heard you guys talking about with like his notoriety, like how he like was staying underground or whatever. He didn't talk about nothing. I was going to talk about like his blow up, and like wait, I'm like I already do career simulations, so I just loaded up his face scan, the 2K already has, and did one on him, and then I did one on Flight and Cash. And yo, I swear to God, so I've watched a couple of these episodes with you guys, and this is another person you hate, and it's It's Crispy Flakes. You always talking talking trash on my guy Crispy Flakes. You always talking trash on my guy.
Oh man,
he figured out the code. That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, I don't got beef with Crispy.
No, it's I know. But he is the reason. He's the reason why I posted my in order. I did Chris Move, Flight, and then Cash, and then the Flight one, he reacted to it and he posted it at the same time I posted my Cash one. So the second he did that, everybody from his channel, because I had 2,000 subscribers. So everybody from his channel came over the second they seen that. And then I just started gaining and gaining. Ever since then, it's just gradually grown and grown. So yeah.
Hey, good shit, man. Good shit. Hey,
Thanks.
let's get into the crispy. Let's get into the crispy shit real quick. First of all, I don't got beef. I don't think any of us had beef with Crispy specifically.
No,
it was just the way he makes videos.
I don't even know who that is.
Dude, I've talked to Crispy. He's like a really cool dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he's very down to earth. So I don't have a problem with Crispy at all.
He's my first subscriber on my channel because I asked him for a shout out 5 years ago and he gave me one. Yeah.
So respect to Crispy for that. But what we were talking about was just like in general, like reaction videos that sometimes like they don't really add or they just kind of nod and shit like that. So.
I mean, I would say because, honestly, if we're keeping it a buck, the crispy comments usually come from this side, usually comes from over here. I don't have an issue with Crispy Flakes, man. I mean, hey, man, I watch Corn Flakes sometimes. It's no problem.
Corn Flakes.
My thing is, listen, my thing is this. When you're talking about reactors, and for me, like Biso says, if you're a reactor, just add something to the video to make it original or make it different than the original video. And the point I use to Bezos is Bezos asked me in the group chat, he's like, bro, what is it about Crispy Flakes? And I'm like, all right, look at it like this. The video you dropped when Bezos dropped the War Races video? Is that the one?
What video?
It was the one that I was in. Yeah, I believe that's one.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was a perfect case right there. Bezos drops that video. Crispy reacts to that video immediately because he knows it's going to catch fire. Crispy gets more views than Bezos on a Bezos video, but added nothing to make it a Crispy video. Like he sat there. Oh, Giannis MVP? Yeah, that's kind of obvious. I mean, I would have Giannis MVP.
Okay, but two.
Oh my God.
But he was a voter in that video, though. So
listen, I get that, but I'm just using that video as an example. You will react to a video like that, but even if you drop the video saying LeBron James career, breaking LeBron James career, you'll look at it and he'll just be like, he'll drop it literally a day, 30 minutes after he'll drop the video. Yeah, I think 2009 was tier A. Yeah, makes sense. No edits, no cuts, no nothing. Like, okay, for example, reactors like Dante, Oprah Side, OSN. OSN is a perfect example. When OSN reacts to something, he's gonna add edits, cuts. He's gonna stop the video and like let you know he adds his flair to whatever video he watches. Same thing with Kenny. When Kenny reacts to something, at least from what I've seen, he'll react to stuff, but it's never like something that he can't add more value to being Kenny. Like he's not just gonna react to something and just sit there and just be like, yeah, I agree. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I would think that too. Like, no, he's gonna add actual substance to make the video original video. Like it's not gonna be like, honestly, when I watch a Crispy reaction, and maybe I need to go back and watch some more, but when I watch Crispy reactions, it's like, bro, I could have just watched the regular video. I didn't have to watch this. This. I mean, to me, but I'm not being a hater. It's just that type of reaction style. I just don't like that type of reaction style. Like, I'd rather you just add more to the video because this copyright stuff is real. And it just takes one person to not fuck with Crispy one day and be like, you know what? Claim that. Fuck that nigga, man. And then it's a wrap. Like, you can't even make a case like you made it your own video because you really sit there in the top right just, yeah, you know, I will put LeBron James 2010 season over his 2011
Bro,
season.
why you gotta do his impression like that, bro?
I'm just saying. If I'm wrong, comments, light me up, tell me I'm wrong. Anyone tell me I'm wrong. But that's just how I see it. You just gotta, if you're a reactor in today's world, like that would have worked when reactions first came out, and there was no blueprint to how you should actually do a reaction to make it entertaining and make it not like infringement. Like, honestly, like I look at that as like, bro, you're putting in no effort and you're reaping so much reward.
Like, that was fun. That's my guy.
No, it's not even that. No, I don't talk to like him like crazily or nothing. It's not like that, but it's just funny as hell. He said it's an infringement.
That's just how I look at it, man. It's like, if I could see, bro, I promise you, Bezos, if I didn't have so much respect for you, I would literally sit down and react to all your videos and straight up just, I agree. I disagree. And rake up, bro. I will rake up.
That's crazy.
He says it like this. He's like,
yes, sir.
Just sitting there, just.
He's just setting the pick the whole fucking video.
Just
setting the pick.
I just can't. Like I said, I have no issue with Crispy. These is legit 85% just jokes. All good jokes contain true shit.
But the 15% be coming out.
The 15% comes out a lot. Like the 15% is in there, but 85% of it is just entertainment, man. It's jokes. I have no ill regard for Chris, bro. He's a great dude, successful. Wish him all the best. Just, add some cuts, add some edits. Get a green screen, man.
He has a green screen, I think.
Use it for you. Use it for the reactions. Make it funny. You make it entertaining.
Make it funny.
Give it a sound effect.
Make it funny.
Give it a sound effect. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna put them on. You got it.
All right. So it started from a Crispy reaction, and then one of was it? Do you remember what video it was?
Yeah, it was the Flight Reacts. He reacted to the Flight Reacts video because that's what he be reacting to, a bunch of flight stuff. And when he reacted to that,
wonder why.
and I uploaded the cash one at like 10, like within the same like hour that he did. So then everyone just flooded over from there. And then I guess the algorithm just were like, oh, hey, this person's getting views. So then that happened. Everything just started going crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. All it takes is literally one good day with the algorithm, and you got a career on your hands. Yeah. It's one day, and you just got to keep on uploading. But I tell this to the viewers all the time. Most of the guests that I've had on here, including myself, like literally we upload for 2-3 years without really getting anything from it, and then it just takes one day, one video when you go from there. Because I think, who was it? Rusty said it took him a year before anything really happened. I think maybe even 2. It took me 2 years to even get like 2,000 subscribers, and then it took off from there. You just said the same thing. And even with this and even with this podcast, like I was out quick 1,000. But even with this podcast, like I tell Wordu all the time, like in the group chat and shit, like the numbers aren't looking too good right now, but I'm honestly not expecting anything for a year, pretty much, because the first 2 years is just like pretty much like YouTube asking if you really want to do this without the money.
Trials,
and then it'll reward you as time goes on with it. So I think that's an important message, because I'm sure you get it too all the time on Instagram, like in the DMs. It's like, yo, how do you grow a channel? How do you how do you grow faster and shit? And I don't really think there's a secret to it. Like, you just gotta keep uploading.
There's a lot of trial and error, really. I think that's always the best advice.
Yeah.
That's always the best advice, is trial and error with it.
Yeah. But in terms of your video, so you upload, would you say 3 to 4 times?
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah. So can you take us just through that whole process, like how long it takes to get one video done?
Oh my God. It is it's pretty wild. Like, I mean, recently I feel like I've become more efficient with it, but like I think, well, like recording it. So like every video, if it's like if I do a career simulator, if I do something shorter, you'll see it's like 20, 30 minutes. And that's, I mean, yeah, that's shorter for me. But like if I do something like 40, 50, 60 minutes, that's like 4 hours of recording. Actually, well, I've done so like I had 3 videos hit 1 million, and the third one that just hit it. It was an hour, and it was I put the 30 greatest players in the NBA of all time in the same league. And it was like an hour and 20 minutes long. And I think that took like 6-7 hours to record. And then, yeah, no, that's like, I mean, like the lowest I'd be recording, unless it's like a short rebuild, like when the Clippers lost in the playoffs, I recorded a Clippers rebuild at like 1 a.m. for like an hour. And then I edited it. I was up until like 6, whatever. And then I uploaded it. But what's it called? But for like videos like that, or like I did my 2010 simulation series, that was wild because I recorded the 2010 simulation series. It's the original 3 parts, I recorded them in one sitting, and it was like 10 hours. And then I split it into 3 different parts. And then that took like 2 days to edit. And then I uploaded them individually over the week. Yeah. And like, but now also too recently, I have like a weird structure of how I edit. So like if you watch my videos, like you can see that there's literally no blank points at any point. And that's for multiple different reasons. But I literally just go back and like I have like trained myself to like speak like that. Like I literally like I just have multiple like jump cuts all over the place. So like when I edit my videos, originally I'll like go back and I'll edit out I'll just look at the sound waves, that I'll edit out all the blank points without listening to it, because it's like 4 or 5 hours of recording every time. And then I'll listen back to it while I'm literally like doing anything. Like I'll be playing my team and I'll just listen back to it and I'll just hear myself talking and then edit out anything that I messed up talking, or like I'll literally say like cut this out when I'm recording. So like, yeah, that's really my whole, but that'll take like, I'm pretty just kind of relaxed with it nowadays. But like when I used to go like hard, I remember, what's it called? I did a Magic and Bird video, and that was before I started doing this new type of thing. But like I just straight on edited it, and it took like 7 hours. So yeah,
the editing itself took 7 hours.
Yeah, so it probably took like 11 hours total. Yeah.
Holy shit, bro.
Yeah, so these videos be taking a while.
The dedication.
So the numbers you're pulling, they're definitely,
well deserved.
Well deserved. Holy shit, man.
Thanks.
I had a question though. So how long have you been doing like rebuilds and everything like that? Since what 2K?
Oh, well, like, I did what's it called? Like recently, as of recent, like I started doing them like more like professionally, like starting last year, but I've been doing, I had, 2K15, I had the auto generated Porzingis, like, you know, when you in 2K and you like, the draft just happens, but the 2K comes out in like 4 months and you just load in some weird looking players. Yeah. I remember I had a 2K15 series and I had the auto generated Porzingis and all that stuff. And I just did that. So that was as far back as it goes. And it was like 30 episodes or whatever. That was the Share Factory series.
The Share Factory era.
Yeah.
So what is it about the rebuild? Like, what is it about the rebuild My League format that like, because with 2K, this is how I look at it. You have like, I want to say probably 3 to 4 different type of 2K YouTubers. You have the park players, you have my team, then you have like I don't see too many of them, but the play now online guys, like guys that actually play now competitively.
You throw like them in my career and the same type of thing, because it's very rare, like Chris Move and like just like
there's
that's
not
really
that many people playing my career. Like my career be the fourth one. There's not really too many main my career players.
Yeah.
But at the start of 2K, it was kind of flipped. A lot of people play my career. But what kind of attracted you to the whole my GM, my league side of things?
I don't even like, I don't know exactly what it was so long ago, but like I just remember being around for like, I wish I did know actually what attracted me originally, but originally I just remember that I've been like with it. Like nowadays, like I don't even like play it like casually on my own time, like how I used to. I mean, obviously, because I'm recording it, you just show what the hell I've been doing. But what's it called? But I like back in the day, like when I used to play it casually more so, and then I started doing YouTube or whatever, but like all the way back to like 14, 13 type of years, like of 2K. And I remember I used to just watch every My League YouTuber. So like Agent used to do My League, and he had like, I remember I found him at like, series. He had like 100. I actually clowned him, and I was recording a video with him not too long ago, and I clowned him because he did he literally on 14 and 15 used to be able to on my GM to buy the team, and he spent 50,000 VC to buy the team, and he had like a 120 part Lakers series. That was wild. I remember him. I remember when Dom used to do his Three Kings in New York, whatever the hell, I think that's what it was. I remember he had a similar path to me because he used to have a big Instagram page, and I found him through that. He had like 70,000 on Instagram, and then he had an NBA 2K highlights. Yeah, he has a page called NBA 2K highlights, and he just like retired it, but like it has like 70,000 followers. And what's it called? And aside from that, who else? I mean, I remember when Kenny started doing stuff. Dude, CSB used to do a lot of stuff. I don't know. Yeah, Six Rings, of course. I did a video with him recently. He's from Long Island too, actually. So yeah, but I think that's the majority of it. And Crispy, of course.
LNU's who really got me in. Well, LNU was the first guy I really watched do like rebuilds, which is kind of sad to say now, but at the time,
I don't even remember when he did rebuilds. Honestly, I just remember him doing all his crazy like my team videos with like Jesser.
Oh,
I
really?
remember those fake ass clickbait videos. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
Nah, LNU back in the day.
There was that one video Low and Agent, I think, exposed him or some shit.
Nah,
for the video editor thing.
Before he was doing that and stuff, he used to do like rebuilds in my league videos and my GM videos. He was real like honest in everything.
He really fumbled the bag. He fumbled it bad. He's like 20 years old, and he had that big of a following. Like I just turned 19. This man was already doing that in like 2015 or something like that. I don't know how the hell he fumbled it.
So he was 15, 16?
Like yeah, something of that nature. Yeah, that's crazy. Imagine hitting your prime when you're 16.
That's crazy. He Andrew Wiggins,
bro.
Yeah, he pulled the Tyreek Evans. Oh my god,
that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Okay, personal question, bro. What is your mic setup? Because I swear to God, bro, your audio be sounding crispy every fucking video.
Yeah, your shit
like even right now,
bro.
it sounds hella crispy. Pause. But
that's a double entendre. That's a crispy flakes.
It's a double entendre. Crazy.
Nah. Well, this is nowadays. So for the first, if you like the video you just said you watched the 30 greatest NBA. That was my last video I recorded. I have it in like the closet over there. It's just a blue snowball ice microphone. And that was with like my first like 2 months of YouTube. Well, on blowing up on YouTube. This is the Shure SM7B microphone. And then I run a program called if you could see in the back over there's like, so I'm still in my mom's house and I record in a basement and there's a boiler right there and it'd be going crazy. So I have to use mad like a voice, whatever the noise cancellation reduction stuff. So like I run a program called Voice Meter, and then I run on OBS, I run some filters and stuff. So yeah, that's all of it.
So it's just because I know a decent amount of people that have the SM7B.
Yeah,
and they don't sound this crispy, bro. I'm like, yo,
it's actually crazy because you're right, because this program I wish they sponsor me for this because but I remember there was a dude, if you search up like how to make a blue snowball sound professional, which mine sound really good. Even this obviously sounds better, but mine sound really good even when I did use it because of this. And it like you just load up this program and you run it through it. And then you load in like the settings. There's like a dude that like makes a video to show you how to make it sound professional. And it's only the blue snowball is like $50. And then you load in the settings that they give you. It's like a file. And then past that, then you just load up this program every time you're recording. And actually, the only issue I've had with it is that what's it called? It every time like recently it hasn't been happening. Like I was actually worried it was gonna happen in this, but for like past like 3 months it hasn't been happening. But I used to have to restart it. I still do it just for safety, but I have to restart it. It would like start like lagging and bugging out after like a couple like 20 minutes or so. So I literally just close it, restart the recording every 20 minutes on this. Right. So yeah, that's the only downside of it.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need to check out that voice meter thing.
Yeah. Just look up. I'll send you the link if you want it. But yeah.
Got you. Yeah, I was looking up a couple of months ago. Apparently, like the Snowball and the Yeti, they have virtually like no difference.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember before I bought this, I just bought a Yeti something and it didn't sound as good as a Snowball. It was like way too sensitive. It was weird. I mean, I guess like I just said, the background noise was pissing me off. But yeah. Yeah, no, but that audio setup. Okay, let me stop nerding out, you know, because the other three just staring right now. It's like, yeah,
fuck is this shit?
I got this one.
I'm over here using iPhone headphones.
It says blue
shit
on
about
it.
mics.
Yeah, Justin, I gave you the Yeti I used to have.
This is a Yeti. This is a Yeti.
Yes, that's a Yeti. Yes. You don't even know. I literally
That's
just
funny.
I was like, yo, I'm getting this mic. Do you want my old one for the pod? He was like, yeah, sure.
I got
Bro,
the
do you know
Yeti.
the only mic I have, B-Souls, is the mic, what's the name sent me? Almighty Baller sent me for the dish.
They sent you a mic?
Yeah, you don't remember that? Yeah, they sent me a whole mic, but I couldn't use it because I didn't have a fucking laptop or nothing. I was on the phone. Then I got an adapter.
That's crazy.
I left it in New York when I moved. I got to go back up there and get it. But I had an adapter for my phone, but it didn't work. Like I plugged it in and tried it one episode and it did not work. And I was like, well, that's for a PC whenever I get a PC or laptop, I guess. But yeah, they sent me a mic. It was very basic. I know that shit was like $30. Like it had to be. But they sent
Bro,
that was the only
it's
mic I
Almighty
had.
Ballers, bro. It's Almighty Ballers.
I heard that whole I heard that whole wild thing.
Shit, bro.
Get a dedicated fan.
Motherfucking Almighty Ballers, dude. Scam artist. They should have
Scammers
just
of the
left out of
century.
nowhere. They should have just left
Straight
out of
up.
nowhere.
That's
They
a
pulled a Daryl
finesse.
Morey. They pulled
That's
a
a
Daryl
finesse.
Morey on us. They were
Oh,
managing
man.
us, and they just like, all right, we're
They
gone.
pulled an Andrew Luck. Oh man.
Justin, bro. Hey yo, I'm gonna take a shit real quick because I gotta take a shit. I'm in labor right now. I gotta take a shit.
He said I'm in labor.
His water broke, boys.
Bro, he literally told us before the pod, he's like, I feel like taking a shit right now, but I'll do it mid-pod. I'm like,
In the planet.
he's trying to get the engagement up for some shit.
Bro.
He
That's where you
built
get the
different.
engagement up. That's the key. Oh
That's
man.
the key. That's the key, bro. Gotta get that audience retention up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Dom, do you have any more questions, Justin?
Um,
I'll ask Wordy's question since he's taking a shit. Top 5 NBA YouTubers.
he's gonna ask
He
me
asks that
this
to every
back.
guest.
Can we just switch up every single time? We switch it up to just
And it's the
your
same
favorite
answer.
NBA YouTubers. Just favorite NBA YouTubers. You don't have to rank them.
Oh, okay. So just like okay.
He's gonna be
I'm about to
pissed
look at
when he
my.
missed it.
I'm about to look at my like notifications or something. I know I would honestly I would put you up there for sure because I'd be clicking on every. I'm talking B-Souls. I put B-Souls. I'm watching. I like your new format. We be holding the mic up and you just be talking to the camera. Honestly, it seems like a lot easier to make. Because
Yeah.
maybe it's because I respect that because I be on my second channel. I was trying to do stuff like that. But what's it called? I don't know. I don't watch a lot of NBA YouTubers. I be watching the Jimmy High Roll videos. I was watching Dom's video yesterday because he made a LeBron video. I saw that. I put Funky. I didn't mention this, but the reason why I started doing YouTube was because I was so. Oh, I didn't even mention him. What the hell did I not mention him in my league? Funky was my biggest like inspiration for doing my league videos. Funky Diabetic, because his series used to be wild. But aside from that, I be watching more like music YouTube. I be watching like Joe Budden's, all of his stuff. That's what I be watching, honestly. Yeah,
You see his return?
yeah.
Oh
I
my-
commented
the
on
Glacier
like,
Boys, bro.
Yeah. That's my. I've been watching
Bro,
this
I'm
podcast
so
since like.
invested.
I've been watching his stuff since like 2017. That's how long I've been watching to that. Yeah. So ever since he left Everyday Struggle, I've been watching that. So that's what I've been watching. A lot of that stuff, music stuff. Yeah, that's about it. Honestly, I've been watching Your Rage. I like Your Rage.
Your Rage is a goat.
Yeah, he's
Hey
funny
man,
as hell.
I ain't gonna lie, man. This man Clique is tier 1 because out of everyone we've asked that question to, no
Everyone
one
dodges
wanted
it?
to put everyone. No, not even that. They don't dodge it. No one wants to put B-Souls on their list, which is odd. to me.
I've actually,
Which
yeah, I've
is
seen that.
crazy. Like, look, who do we ask? We asked Rusty. I want to say we asked Rusty. He was like, I couldn't give you 5. I'd probably give you 3. He named 2 and was like, yeah, this is a toss-up.
He's looking at you in the eyes. You're like,
I'm like, bro. I'm like, the third one, man. Yeah, the third one's a toss-up. I'm like, nigga, B-Souls is right here on his shit. What?
It's all
Yeah.
good. It's all good, dude.
You couldn't just
Keep it
throw
in the book,
him
man.
in
He
there.
doesn't
Like,
want-
I don't
you
care,
couldn't just
dude.
give him the third spot. You'd rather leave it vacant. Like, come on, Rusty. Now, Rusty's the bro, though. Rusty's the
Top
bro.
2
but
in your
Rusty's the
document,
bro.
that, bro, no one wants to put B-Souls in there. So he said B-Souls first, bro. Get that man his flowers. He's a real one.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, the Joe Budden shit, bro. I've been watching that shit a lot since they left Spotify, but it's been tough.
How can you
been
watch that?
YouTube now, SoundCloud, on all that stuff. We over here plugging their podcast. I mean, they got enough. They already
They already got it back. But honestly, because I'm not. When he was on Everyday Struggle, I wasn't really I've never been a big Joe Budden guy, honestly. So what is it like? What is it about Joe that is entertaining to you? Like, what do y'all like about
he is very the best part about people that really, really wow him is that just 2 weeks ago, they tried to expose him, but he is so concise with all of his thoughts. Yeah. The people hate on him for everything, but then when you actually watch what he's saying, he's always so concise and make sure he knows what he's saying most of the time. He just had a wild in-depth breakdown on Charlemagne 3 weeks ago or whatever. So that was wild. And a bunch of people, honestly. I remember he had one on Eminem, which was wild. And over the years, he has a bunch of them. But he's always very concise. And then the whole group of them is just funny. So
Yeah, he has his own opinions, but he knows how to articulate them properly.
Exactly.
He rarely stutters. He rarely stutters, which is, at least for me, that's very impressive. Because when I be recording my videos, it ends up being just a 15-minute video, but there's a shit ton of cuts, and the whole recording is just 50 minutes. But Joe literally just press record. He presses record and just goes through the whole pod so naturally.
They'll have when he has beefs like that, they'll have 40-minute segments where he just he'll have very, very small interaction with Rory and Maul. He'll just go. He'll just go for 40 minutes, have it all. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no stutter whatsoever. Just here's my opinion. I know what I'm trying to say, and that's how he says it.
Yeah.
I will hope if you're a lyrical rapper, you cannot stutter. I will hope so. Maybe it's
the highest of standards.
Yeah, they're just funny in general. But
yeah,
I feel it. I get it. I get there's a niche. When he was an Everyday Struggle, I was I can see why people will fuck with him. I don't know. It's just not he's not my cup of tea, man. The same way y'all feel he just has his own opinions. I just think the nigga's a hater. I can't do it. He's a hater. I can't. And he's an angry hater. That's the worst type. It's like Skip Bayless type of hater. You're not just a hater, but you hate angrily. You put so much emotion in your hate. I can't do it.
I feel like
he just sounds angry.
Yeah. He just sounds angry. If you watch his pod, he's not as much of a hater as you think. But if you're someone who doesn't watch him regularly and just look at his highlights and shit on Twitter, he seems like a big hater to you. But
if you just seen because he be getting crazy loud all the time. Not all the time, but a decent amount to where it'll pop up on Twitter every month or two or whatever. But if you just watch his podcast, they just be chilling for the entire laughing at each other for the entire 3 hours about whatever. And then they'll find their way in beefs through that. Just recently, I think they got a bunch of people pissed off, Kalani and Charlemagne and all these people. Yeah,
I remember there was a 4-week period they were just going in on Summer Walker.
Yeah. Yeah, they'd be going crazy.
Yeah. I bet Wordy would appreciate this segment, but once again,
he's a Joe Budden
shit. Yeah,
he's a big Joe Budden fan.
Yeah, we were
I know Lowe's a big Joe Budden fan. I was talking to Lowe.
Yeah, Lowe's a big Joe Budden fan too. But when they left Spotify, literally last week, me and Wordy were trying to hit up their pod network.
Oh really? Oh man.
I was like, yo, y'all got an opening up?
Yeah.
got a little. Oh, two days ago we hit up because Kevin Durant has his own podcast now too.
Yeah. Yo, you seen who he got as the co-host on that? How it's a dude that he met on his burner. You seen that at all? That's crazy. That dude on his burner now. That's his co-host. Yeah, that's so wild to me.
That's crazy. Because I know one of the guests we're trying to have on here too at some point, Bucket Center. He had a beef.
Oh, with, I know him for 4 years. I almost did a podcast with him years ago. Yeah.
So he was also a guy that KD met through his
his IG. So I'm gonna group chat with him. I'm gonna group chat with him in a bunch of different fan pages. The group chat name has been Sweep Your Dorm Room for 3 years because that's what KD told him. He's like, hey, yo, go sweep your dorm room. And they just make it Sweep Ya and then they change the end of the name. So I've been in there with them for 2 years.
Yeah, no, but we hit him up 2 days ago because he has his own pod network now, and I literally sent out an email. I sent it in the group chat, a whole ass pitch email.
Essay.
My man, you would have thought he was trying to get into Yale, bro. I'm like, nigga, this is KD. Let me stop. Nah, I really hope that shit works though. I would love talk shit about KD.
KD probably
All right,
KD be bored. KD be bored. He might read the emails. Give him like a nice little pitch.
He might not hit you back on the official email. It might be some like random ass
back on his
email.
burner.
You see a
KD's
hater
never a
in the
snake.
comments.
KD's never a snake at gmail.com. Hey, B-So, appreciate your email. You never know, man.
You see like some random username hit you up on Twitter like, yo, I appreciate the inquiry. It's just like a blank profile picture.
It's the
Like, who the hell
No
is this?
followers. He only follows Kevin Durant. Like no followers. Just one follow.
He followed himself back.
and got
man.
notifications on. Like,
Imagine you tweet and you get notification from your other 7 accounts. Oh my god.
You know, I had this like I always think about this the other day. What if some of these fan burner accounts on Twitter or fan burner accounts are actually
like
burner
a-
accounts?
Talking like Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah. That whole wave confuses me of people that just like go crazy like that. Yeah, for all the players.
No, but what I'm saying is, what if some of these like celebrity
Yeah, no, I
burner
understand.
accounts
Yeah,
are
I'm
actually
saying if that's
Or
not the
just
case, they still confuse me regardless. But yeah,
motherfucker
That'd
be
be
like,
crazy.
man, Stephen A. Burner going crazy. You know what, man?
that might
So
he be pissed off. Now the Stephen A. burner, he be pissed off at Stephen A. be pissed off at his own burner. So I'm like, is this a play? That's ESPN low key.
That's the only one. That's the only one where it's not positive fucking reinforcement from the actual celebrity. That's the only burner. And then his goes crazy. Stephen A. Burner goes crazy. Stephen
Yeah,
A. just like, nah, man. I don't know. I'm not giving that no light,
he
man.
almost got as many followers as Stephen A. And he over here like, nah.
Deadass?
He has like
I've seen
400K or something like that. I don't even. That's wild.
That's crazy, bro. That's
Steve
crazy.
A. don't wanna give it
Lowe's
no
burner be
light.
going crazy too.
Yeah,
Those burners funny.
One-
Lowe's
Burner
Burner,
is
that's a
crazy.
funny
those burner is funny.
Hey,
That's how I know
did
what
you-
really made it. When we had a burner account that started to go crazy, I was like, yo, this man Lowe's really,
I'm about to say.
he's really doing it. He has a successful burner. Okay.
Yo, I checked his Twitter recently. I'm like, yo, this man has 40K on Twitter. When did this happen?
Yeah.
Shout out to Lowe, bro. Shout out to Lowe. One of the pillars of our community at us.
Big
Bro,
time troll.
how long is this shit Wordu is taking?
This
Bro,
man's
you
been
didn't see
going
me
for.
typed in the group
He
chat?
said in the chat might be a minute.
Might be a minute. Oh
Bro,
my
look
god.
This man went to the
what he typed in
store.
group chat, bro.
I didn't
shit's
see the first
crazy.
text he said.
You didn't see that? I seen that.
Oh
Like,
my
I seen that mid B-So speech. Look, when you watch it back, you're gonna see me put my head down and shake my head while you're talking. That's when I read that.
Oh, that's
That's
why
what-
you.
Yes, I read that as you were talking, and I didn't want to interrupt.
Why
So I
you
was
gotta
like,
say
I'm just
that
gonna
shit?
look down, bro.
Click.
I'm
I'll
just
put it.
looking
I'll
at
put it in the Zoom chat. I'll put it in the Zoom
Oh,
chat.
yeah, that's
I
cool,
won't
that's
put it
cool.
on the pod. But
I'm like, bro, you really said this?
that's not my words, by the way.
Yeah, I
That's
understand.
not
I understand. That's a quote. You didn't add the quotes. I understand. Yeah. He says, "Oh hell no."
Bro, this man just is dying.
That when I seen that shit, literally, I'm like, bruh.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Release.
So
Release. Release.
release. All right. How do y'all feel about the Rockets getting rid of like literally everyone aside from James Harden?
Oh, he's probably next.
You heard
he
about
might-
Westbrook?
James Harden will probably retire. He probably just called it a day. Hit up the clubs. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm good
He's
though."
smart, man. He'll just pull a Barry Sanders, man. You know, I'm tired when I'm 30. I'm good. I don't need this. I've done all I could do. While I still got a need.
I'm scared ass.
No, I mean, where do you go though? As like, if you're the GM of the Rockets, what do you do? Because I don't think you can build around James Harden. I say blow it up, honestly, or pull a
this
Clippers and try to do like a competitive rebuild, like where you like a 10th, 9th seed. So you're still like on the edge. You just need those two pieces for real, and then make the leap. I say try to go that route, or just fucking rebuild all together. But building around James Harden, bro, they've done too many different teams around him
How old is he?
for it not to
30?
work.
30.
Like
I
30
think
right now?
he's like 30, 31, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. They're in an odd like.
Sticky.
Everything with them is just odd. Every single. I don't even know. Like I don't even know if I have a concise thought on that. They're just odd. They're very odd. I don't know why they traded for
It's been an odd
Westbrook.
time.
I don't know why they traded for Westbrook at all. They traded their picks for Russell Westbrook and traded Chris Paul.
Chemistry,
Which
bro.
was better.
That's literally the only reason people can come
Yeah.
up with. They
Yeah.
got that chemistry, bro.
They're friends.
Hell no.
They're friends. They're best
They'll hold
buddies.
each other-
They'll be
Yeah,
here
hold each
encouraging
other
each other as they miss threes.
I'm about to.
Facts.
You're okay, buddy. Only.
Oh man.
Y'all seen how they? I don't know what the. If I was a Rockets GM, I wouldn't know what to do. Because even
not
if
gonna
you
lie to you.
trade, because even if you trade these pieces away, I feel like they're specifically more valuable because they're on the Rockets. I don't know how valuable they'd be to other teams, if that makes sense.
If they trade their pieces away, the Thunder just going to rule the league for the next 10 years because they don't even got their picks. They trade them to Oklahoma City.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
yo!
The Thunder
Shout
might do
out
that
to the Thunder,
regardless.
bro. Shout out to
I don't
the
know
Thunder.
who you getting for PJ Tucker at this point in his career. I don't know what you gonna get
Nothing.
for that.
No, you're going to get a second round pick. Exactly. We said
Second round
said
pick
it in
and a
sync.
printer, my nigga. That's it. On some Kyle Korver stuff.
Yeah, I was about to say that Kyle Korver got traded for like a copy machine.
You got a fucking copier machine, bro. Like that's what they're getting for goddamn what you call it. That's what they're getting. Not even that. It's 2020, so they get an Apple Watch. PJ, second round pick and an Apple
Oh
Watch.
man.
Some cash considerations. That's all you get for PJ Tucker, bro. Like they don't have anything of value to trade, so they would have to trade Westbrook and Harden and just try to salvage what they did wrong by trading for Westbrook. You gotta think this is a team, they signed Dwight Howard. That didn't work. They tried to put great role players around Harden. That didn't work. You go and get CP3, and the closest you get is game 7 to the Warriors, and CP3 goes down. It didn't work. Then you go and get Westbrook, and that really didn't. Like, listen, what happened in the playoffs is literally what I said would happen the moment they traded for him. I'm like, teams are going to leave him open, and he's going to shoot you out of a game. What did the Lakers do after that game one? It was like,
Left
oh,
them open.
you want to talk shit to the
He said
baby
triple
mamas?
team him, and he wasn't even guarded in the first place. That was incredible to me.
This
My
man
man
work-
says you want to talk trash to the
He
baby
just
mamas,
pulled up.
bro. Just let him shoot. Just pull back, let him shoot. This man Westbrook was like, "Oh, you're gonna let me shoot?" Brick. I've never seen someone refuse to make a shot in the NBA before. That man refused to make shots. It was crazy.
He don't
that's
even look
crazy.
like he wants to make the shots when he shoots them.
He just shoots. He's like, bro, well,
He
I
just
am
shoots
open.
it.
Fuck it. I am open. Like,
And that's crazy because when I made that Russell Westbrook is the worst 3-point shooter of all time video, that is exactly my point. I don't know the last player that people intentionally left open from 3
And he still
just
shoots
for them
them.
to shoot a 3, and he still shoots it. So that was my whole point with that. It's like, okay, like Ben Simmons isn't a better 3-point shooter than Westbrook, but this
But
man
it's not his
Westbrook-
fault.
Is
Like he don't
it? Yeah,
like
but
he don't be trying to lose at this
That's what
point.
I'm
'cause,
saying.
like, why-
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Because
I
Ben
don't
Simmons, he's
know.
not gonna force up that shot. But Westbrook, defenses leave him open. He still shoots it, and he still makes it only like 30% of the time. So I think in a way that's worse.
bro, I honestly feel like if Ben Simmons even tried to shoot 2 threes a game, he'll have a better 3-point percentage than Westbrook. I don't know. I think it's unfair to say Ben Simmons isn't a better 3-point. He refuses to shoot. That's different. Like, if my man even attempted to shoot a little bit, I think he'd be better than Westbrook. If Shaq had the opportunity, I think he would shoot better than Westbrook. The fact that the only person, like, what, he shoots worse than Charles Barkley. Have you seen Charles Barkley shoot a basketball?
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Bro, that shit is wild. And you shoot worse. You're a point guard and you shoot worse than Charles Barkley? Like, come on, bro.
Oh man.
Like, come on, bro.
That's tough. Hey, yo, shout out to Chuck. I found this out literally yesterday. Only player in history who had the most first place votes for MVP in the season
I saw that. I saw you
and
tweet.
didn't win MVP.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's so wild.
That's very wild.
The only player in history. And he lost to Magic Johnson and
He's just
Michael
a more
Jordan was
athletic
third
PJ Tucker. That's all he is.
Hey, Wordu, how's your dookie, bro?
Oh, it was nice and spicy, man. You know,
We heard. We
Nice
heard.
and
This man didn't even mince
Nice and
words.
spicy.
He was loud and proud, bro. Hey,
Yo,
you
Word,
missed our
check the
segment.
chat.
You missed our Joe Budden segment.
Yeah, we were talking about Joe Budden, bro. You would have appreciated it.
Oh, really? What y'all say?
Oh, we were just explaining
What?
Dom why we like it in the first place.
Because I don't. So I had to see why they
You don't
did.
like what?
I don't
Joe
like
Budden.
Joe Budden, bro. You know I don't like Joe Budden, bro. We talked about this.
Why?
no.
No, we didn't. Did we?
Why?
Have we not? Jesus, you sound so surprised. What?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't remember
It's
talking
deceived.
about him.
Oh yeah, no. I'm not a Joe Budden guy. I'm not a fan.
But why though?
We already went
I
over
mean,
this.
I don't know, man. Ever since Pump
it
It
his
Up, he's just
music or
never
just
been
him
the
as a
same.
person?
Ever since
First,
Pump It Up.
It's his music. What?
I've never listened
Frankly,
to
I
him.
was like 6 the last time he was popping musically, so it can't be his music.
I was
No.
too.
All right, word.
We
word.
all were.
Answer Dom's question from earlier when you were taking a dookie. Why do you like the Joe Budden podcast?
Oh, it's because he's unhinged. He's not really he doesn't really hold back from what I mean, compared to how he was like 2 years ago. I can definitely tell like he definitely holds back because he has a lot of connections
Industry.
now, but yeah, and the industry connects. But Maul has more connects than him. I'm convinced now.
Maul is literally like Jay-Z's like brother.
This
at this
nigga just like casually FaceTimes KD. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
On the last episode on Spotify,
yo, Kev.
it's like, yo, who are they calling?
Hey, yo, Kev, what's good? I'm like,
What the
what?
fuck did I just see?
What?
when you get a notification, he hopped off you real quick.
Woj bomb?
No, I ain't getting
I'm
nothing.
sorry. I'm sorry. I just seen this bullshit about the Lakers most likely to trade for Derrick Rose. Like, what?
Oh yeah. I heard about that. I heard about
Is that a
that.
bad thing? Is that a bad thing?
Yeah, is that a bad
Why
thing?
not?
Yes, my
Why
point guard
not?
needs knees. Yes, it's a bad
Oh, my
thing. I need a
God.
point guard
Oh,
with
my
knees.
goodness.
What?
With knees.
Yes.
Okay, so
You
so
don't
what
like
the
is
Lakers?
true.
Rondo?
So the Lakers, Dwight Howard's a free agent, Rondo's a free agent. There's a
Everybody's a free agent outside.
yeah. So how
Danny,
are y'all
honestly.
feeling about going into next year? I know it's early,
And
I'm feeling
You got a bunch of-
good.
as long as you give me AD and the GOAT,
Yes,
give me
I'm
the
feeling
goat
pretty
in the
good
brow.
again. Bezos
You
was
can
like
put-
ever worried about us
man,
not
you can
winning.
put
Was
Justin
like, ever
Holiday-
worried?
yes, Wordu, you were worried. Yes,
I was not worried
You
one
were
bit.
you were worried in the first round.
I said I had a little bit of worry. I had like
All right, I'm just
25%
answering
of
your
worry.
question. I'm just answering
But
your question.
75% of it was, oh, we're making the finals and we're winning, nigga. What?
This
Big
man,
17?
literally said, this man literally said we're matching up against the one team no one wants to match up against in the first round. But I'm
And
not
we
worried.
won.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we won
team.
now. Hindsight. But yeah, bro, give me the goat in the brow, bro. This man, where do? Give me the goat in the brow, and I don't care who you put around us, man. You can, as long as we bring back Caruso.
I like Carl
man,
Kuzma and Caruso
bro,
around these.
Derrick Rose?
Yeah,
Heroes.
Yo,
I mean,
get
obviously
this
people.
nigga,
Apparently not.
Heroes.
Obviously people with knees, man. But man, put
Get
Justin
Morris outta
Holiday,
here.
the
Get Kuzma
fucking
outta
the
here.
little Grant brother. Give me, I don't know. Each
Got
one
to the
more.
jumbo.
Who cares?
Oh
AD
my
and Bron and 5, baby.
Markel
All right.
Fultz.
Listen, bro. Curry's over there rocking with Jordan Poole. I feel confident in our abilities.
Jordan
I
Poole.
don't care.
he got his brother-in-law over there,
Facts.
That's crazy.
Curry's
Damian
over there.
Lee.
Curry done got his real brother on the Warriors at one point. He got his brother-in-law on the Warriors. Curry's just doing it for the family. We ain't worried about no Warriors.
What, are they
Clippers,
getting Lonzo?
Who cares? What happened? What do you want to know?
Not Lonzo.
Oladipo, I would
Lakers.
love Oladipo. And I don't know about I don't know what you said about Lonzo, but I've always
No,
loved
I didn't mean
back
Lonzo.
then.
What's the other one? Leand? No.
Leon.
Give us
LeVar.
Jello.
No.
Sit in the corner and
What's
hit
his
threes.
name? What's the youngest one's name?
LaMelo.
LaMelo. Oh my
LaMelo.
God. He had 3 options. Couldn't name.
Bro, they
One
all
that
sound the
stole
same.
glasses. What's his name?
This man said.
Lil
this man
Dicky's
said
brother.
LeVar. This man's Lil Dicky. Give us Little Dicky. We'll still win a chip, man. Lakers in 5. Let me stop.
Dicky Ball.
He better shooter than Danny Green.
Hey
Oh
man,
my
bro,
God,
have y'all
Green.
seen Sway Lee's jump shot?
That is
Danny
bad.
Green's, bro. Better
See,
than
Travis
Danny
Scott?
Green's. His jump
You
shot.
didn't,
bro.
you didn't see it? It was worse than Travis Scott's.
It's worse than
although he
Travis
was
Scott's,
making them.
bro.
Yeah, it was
It's
worse.
worse. Bro, it legit looked like Flight the first 2 months he played basketball on YouTube the way he was shooting.
Nah,
bro.
it's worse than Flight too.
Pre-trainer?
He over here, he jumps like 7 feet forward and just like loses control of the ball midair
No,
and it
that's
somehow
how-
goes in.
That's how Flight was shooting. Like, bro, if you go back and look at Flight's first basketball videos, he was just and then run at the rim. Like that's
Oh
how
yeah,
he-
that is true. That's true. That's true.
Before
True.
he actually
Bro.
got I guess
Training.
what you would call in shape for Flight and training for Flight, training and actually learned how to set his feet. Before he was just throwing the ball running at the rim. And I swear that's what Sway Lee was doing.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm convinced he shot 39 3-pointers before he made those 2. That's why he's so hyped. I'm convinced.
Oh yeah, if you yelling like that after you hit a 3, he's got to
Bro,
be
no
nah.
one guarded him. They was just like, man, let this nigga shoot. They was treating like Westbrook. Man. Let this
Westbrook.
nigga shoot, bro.
I was just about to say that.
Just let this nigga shoot. But yeah, man. What were we talking about? I think we were talking about the Lakers rebuild.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was asking because you guys
That's
got,
basically a
bunch of free
rebuild. We
agents.
rebuilding this damn team outside LeBron and AD.
They didn't have anyone outside LeBron and AD.
Exactly why we're rebuilding with more vets, Justin. That's why it's a rebuild.
It doesn't matter who they pick up, it's the same.
It definitely matters. Nah,
the same value.
It matters. It matters.
No trolling. No trolling. As long as we
Okay,
get,
if we can get
I would
Melo,
say
that would be nice.
I would bring back.
AD,
I want to. Okay, I want to bring back Caruso.
You might as well bring back
the
Kuzma,
culture.
'cause his contract's
Honestly,
only $3 million.
KCP. I would bring back KCP. I think we have for another year anyway. You're tripping. If I get the same, if I get playoff KCP, I'm with it because KCP wanted that damn ring.
He might get more money. He might get more money in somewhere else though.
If someone gives him, it's gonna be us, isn't it? Everyone gonna meme us and they give him 20 million.
I will, because he was making 8 with us. So I say he'll want at least 13.
I think he was making 15.
14.
I feel like he was making like 15, man.
Yo, Click, how do you feel
Danny.
about the Knicks? How do you feel about the Knicks potentially getting Chris Paul and Melo? Jesus Christ.
I don't
Chris
think.
Paul.
No, I don't think. I mean, I don't really. I don't know.
Chris
I don't
Paul
really
and
feel like
Melo?
that.
In the East,
The East?
that's a 7 seed.
What's funny though is that it's like that's actually how teams be like it honestly teams be doing that like stupid stuff recently and it'll work. Like the fact that the Thunder randomly like did that, like went from like really good to just like okay, and everyone's like okay, they're just gonna miss the playoffs now, which I actually thought they were gonna make it, so I called that one. But what's it called? I don't know. Maybe getting Chris Paul could be like a good like move for development because obviously it helps Shea and all that stuff. But when it comes to just in general, I don't know. It depends on the trade packages, and Melo is just going to be the same Melo he was on the Trailblazers. It's not like he's about to go back to superstar form because he has a 38 years old.
Yeah. He could be the UD of the Knicks, bro. You don't understand.
Oh
UD.
God,
The UD, except he left and came back.
Except he left.
UD, except he actually plays.
Except Phil Jackson extorted him. Got the hell up out of there.
Yeah, no, I'm looking out for that one team next year that everyone thinks is going to be trash, but actually isn't. Like the Heat to a degree this year and the Thunder.
Yeah.
So I got the Knicks on my eye, you know what I'm saying? I want to be the one guy who says the Knicks are good and they actually turned out to be good. So.
Say
Say
that with a straight face.
Wait, didn't you say
not.
you're from New York?
I'm not,
You're
bro.
hating like this?
Oh, he was more of a
I'm
Nets fan
not from-
apparently, right?
I'm not from New York. I got family in New York, stayed in New York for like 4 years. But when I was in New York, I went to the Brooklyn Nets game, and it was the best day of my life because I got to tell Timothy Mozgov how trash he was.
Oh
and that
my
nigga
God.
looked at me while
I used to
bro,
love Timothy
I will
Mozgov.
sit, bro. I can send. I'll have Biso send you the video, bro. I legit recorded.
I don't have it.
Well, no, I'm saying I'll send it to you.
Oh.
But I legit was recorded like
In his
at the
files.
game, yelling Mozgov, you're trash. I did that shit for like a quarter straight.
Did he even play?
No, he didn't. He was just on the bench. And this is the crazy part. They were playing the Raptors when they had Jonas Valanciunas. Do you know who they started at center? Because Jared Allen was hurt. So he was. I also asked Jared Allen, can I pick his afro? We're not gonna talk about
Who did
that.
they start at
But-
center? Jaleel? Was it
They started
Jaleel?
Quincy Acy. No, this was
Jesus
before
Christ.
Jaleel was there. This was the year. This was the year right before they went to the playoffs with that Nets
With
squad. So
D'Angelo.
it was the year
Yeah.
before. Yeah, it was D'Lo's. I want to say, was that his first year there or second year there?
Yeah, I think he made it
Once
in
they-
his second year. So yeah.
So it was his
His
first year, I
first.
want to say, with them. So Mozgov was there. He was on the bench. And they started Quincy Acy at center versus Jonas Valanciunas. So I'm sitting there going ballistic. Like, bro, you're 7
Timothy.
feet. And they put a 6'6" man at center, Timothy. You're trash. And I swear to God, he stands up during a timeout, goes and looks dead at me, just. And I'm like, Mozgov, you're trash. Bro,
he didn't give up.
never
That's
gave
great.
up. No, there's no give up in me, bro. That's the same. Matter of fact, that's the same game I got the shout out from Alan Crabbe.
Yeah.
The fucking dish
you
shout
got-
out.
You're in your bag that game.
Bro,
Shout out
I'm
to the
telling you.
dish.
Bro, literally
gone
ran
now.
up. I literally ran up, like bulldozed some fucking kid out the way. I'm like, yo, Alan
Some
Crabbe.
little kid trying to get a
Alan
signature.
Crab.
Some little kid trying to get an Alan Crabbe fucking autograph. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Fuck out of here.
I've had wild autograph stories. Yeah, autographs be funny.
I'm like, bro.
Hey,
get
give us one, give us
cool,
one.
bro. Go ahead,
For the
bro.
pod.
Oh well, one of them. Well, when I went to my first Knicks game in 2012, I was somehow all the way at the top. And Madison Square Garden be strict as hell too. But it's not like that where I like killed somebody. But we somehow got all the way up like in like almost a nosebleeds and made it all the way down to, and I got an Amari Stoudemire autograph and I took a picture with J.R. Smith. But like last year, not last year, 2016 or 17, I went to the Knicks open practice and me and my mom was both trying to get an autograph from Carmelo and we ended up getting 2 because Melo signed 2 things. Yeah, so I got both of those. I have like a bunch of autographs. It's like wild actually because because of my Knicks page, I kept getting invited to a bunch of stuff. So like I met Walt Frazier, Charles Oakley, my boy Frank Ntilikina, the God.
Yeah, I saw DSJ. I saw DSJ on there too.
Yeah, Dennis is my guy.
Yeah.
That's dope.
We're out here slandering him.
Yeah. No, he was playing bad.
Bro,
he knows he was
guy,
playing bad. I know he was playing bad. Like I said, he was playing bad though.
Yeah.
That's tough. I'm jealous. I don't got one autograph story, and it's not worth talking about because I threw that shit away. Because as I got older, I realized this ain't worth nothing. I got a fucking Sean May goddamn autograph when he was on the Bobcats when I was like in 5th grade, and at the time. He got to flex something. He's about to flex
Joe Johnson autograph from 2014 or something.
That is better than fucking Sean May. I can tell you that. Robbie don't even know who Sean May is.
I don't know.
I don't even know who he is.
See, that's the problem. That's why I threw that shit away. In 5th grade, when you're in 5th grade and you know your autograph ain't worth shit, you're like, do I really want this? You know it's a problem. Like,
I got a Shaq autograph too.
Bro, the only autograph I have was from 4th grade. Some kid gave me a signed Jeff Green card when he was on the Sonics, and that's it.
Better than mine.
It's
in a card binder I have with a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
When Chris Stopps got traded from the Knicks, I had his autograph up on the wall. He got traded. They got traded. I take down the poster for like 10 minutes. I'm like, nah, the wall looks mad weird. I put it back up, and then it falls. Like 40 minutes later, it just falls, and it just been in the closet, just broken for like 2 years now.
Oh yeah, it felt disrespected.
Yeah,
it was like, nah, it's time.
Hurt feelings.
Yeah.
You hurt his feelings, bro. Yo, I peeped the hoodie. You know what I'm saying? The For Your Eyes Only hoodie.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that.
Yeah. We're also big music fans in here. We're talking about the Benny the Butcher album.
You talking about Benny? Oh man, I didn't know you were on it like that. That Benny album is incredible,
bro. I was listening to it on like a 2-hour car ride last night.
Yeah,
max volume.
Yeah,
sheesh.
Turn it up.
That album is incredible. Yeah, honestly, I be talking about like with like friends and stuff. I be talking about music way more than basketball. I be listening to it. Yeah. I mean, because of the like all the roots like Budden and all that stuff.
Top 5 artists in the game.
Oh.
All right. Oh yeah, he asked your question for you. All right.
Yeah, he already asked the favorite YouTuber question. Bro.
I got you when you were taking a key, my guy.
Cole. I put Cole, Kendrick, JID, Freddie Gibbs. Yeah, I have a JID autograph right there too. I'm not even kidding. JID.
Flex, but okay.
Yeah. And I got a Cole one right there too. Sorry, I'm just gonna keep going.
Weird flex, but go on.
Yeah, come on. Freddie Gibbs. I feel like I want to name more than 5 because I just love so many artists.
Go ahead.
Vince Staples, Saba, Big Crit.
I like Saba.
How am I? Yeah, actually, I have a wild Saba. Actually, so I'll just say it, whatever. It's not no confidential. I don't think. Saba. I commented on. He just dropped a new song called Mrs. Whoever, and I just be commenting on stuff when I like artists. And he after I commented on his video, nothing's in works yet or like anything like that. But his team hit me up and said that they want me to use his beats on my videos. So his Saba's team. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeesh. Dope.
Yeah. So
Saba, hit us up. We'll put you in the intro.
Yeah.
He's done using the royalty free music.
No, I use J. Cole beats on my videos. They're all J. Cole mixtape beats. So yeah. Wait,
no copyright claim or anything?
They're all mixtapes. So I had one copyright claim, and that's also that was when I earlier said I'd leave no spaces in my videos. That's one of the reasons, because like they don't pick it up because I just talk over the beat constantly. I've never once got. I got one because I did like a quiz video and it was more spaced out. And he's an Erykah Badu sample in one of them from Didn't You Know, and I got copyrighted from that. So and I just haven't used that one since, just to be safe. Anyways.
Oh yeah, samples will get you. Yeah. I didn't realize sampling was so hard because of how many people do it. Didn't realize the process was so hard to get done because of the artists that they're sampling from. Like, them niggas be bugging for no reason. I'm like, nigga. But
when they try and put like old mixtapes on like Spotify or Apple Music,
they be like Joe Budden wanting a big bag, man. They be wanting that bag.
Who is it that just did that?
A couple people have recently.
Yeah.
I know Chance put all of his own.
Chance put all of his mixtapes,
but he didn't get juice. Yeah,
he didn't get juice because he couldn't even get it clear. That shit's crazy to me, bro. Because Juice is such a good fucking song.
I'm pretty sure Lil Wayne did it
Acid
too.
Rap is crazy.
Oh, bro, and Mac Miller. Bro, they put Macadelic on there too.
I would never recommend someone do drugs, but listen, Chance, if you ever hear this, listen,
man,
you're a family guy.
Reading this. You're
a family guy now,
bro. Oh
listen,
God,
you're a family guy now. You know, you got a wonderful, beautiful wife, amazing daughter, bro. You're a great guy, but just one day,
that Chance last album. That Chance last album has to be one of like the top 5 worst like collective like album rollout and then release in like history. Because he teased that album for like a year. He was like, yo, album coming. It was his name on Twitter, I remember, and he was going crazy about it. And then he released it, and nobody likes any songs. There's not one song out of 22.
I remember watching Fantano's review on that.
Oh man, everybody's review. No, I was sitting there. I remember I was playing basketball. I'd be listening to albums when I'm playing basketball. Sometimes I'm listening. Like I had to stop. I'm like, what the hell is this? He's giving me nothing. Like at least with Chance I expect something because his albums have been good. But until then, but with like people even like if I don't expect anything from people, like I'll still listen to like 20 track albums while I'm not doing anything. I'll be like, okay, I get like a song or two, and then I'll respect the album a little bit. But like even if the album's trash as a whole, he didn't give me like one song. He had like one okay song with Smino on there, but that was about it.
Slide Around, you know that one?
I listened to the album once. That's how disgusted I was. And I'm a huge Chance fan.
Look, I would say, listen, I had to listen to it probably like 5 times
to make sure it wasn't bad.
Not the
I think I did 3. I think I did 3.
Bro, listen, I love Chance so much. There was no way I was going to let myself go a whole album and not like at least 2 or 3 songs. So I kind of like force myself.
And did
you listen to Hot Shower?
Hot Shower.
You were in the room with like Kyle Kuzma?
Bro, this shit was crazy, bro. Like, listen, I finally wound it down to what Sun Comes Up. I was like, okay, that's okay if I'm in the mood.
I remember that one.
Handsome. If I really feel like, if I really feel like,
that one's okay.
If I really feel like listening to Megan the Horse,
that's how I feel.
Okay, Handsome.
I'm trying too hard to
like them. If you're in a goofy mood, maybe Hot Shower, but
no.
The song is
just listen to I just watched the Kuzma meme. I just watched the Kuzma meme if I'm trying to laugh.
That's garbage.
Listen,
that's crazy.
If I'm high
that's
enough,
my guy
I can bump
too.
Hot Showers, bro. I can bump Hot Showers,
but I'm not gonna like. I don't.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I have like a bunch of Chance merch, and then he just falls off.
If Kanye is Jordan, right? If Kanye is Jordan, you go. Travis Scott is Kobe, and then Chance the Rapper's like fucking Vince Carter. You know what I'm saying? Like he was supposed to be the heir to the throne, but he kind of
but yeah, it kind of
fell off. You know?
He
kind of fell off.
He's like, who's that one dude that they said was the next Jordan in like the 90s, and then Jordan cooked him?
Sean Stevenson. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Deshaun Stevenson.
Nah, Chance is OJ Mayo. Chances OJ Mayo.
That's tough. That's tough.
I
was even thinking of him, but
he was the best in high school, bro.
He was the best on his mixtapes. That's a perfect analogy.
And the high school day, what you call it, 10 day was when he was fucking suspended for 10 days. Yep, he was the best when he was in high school, bro. That nigga's that's a perfect one.
That's
OJ
tough,
Mayo,
bro.
Orange juice mayonnaise, bro. Oh my god,
orange juice mayonnaise. Okay.
I can talk about Chance all day about how disappointed I am that he doesn't do acid anymore. That's all it is. If he did acid, he would still.
How he doesn't do acid anymore.
Like
I'm so disappointed.
Bro, I'm so that's the only person I could be like, bro, you actually need drugs to be successful at your job. Like that's sad. Like, come on, bro. Acid rap is a classic. If he ever came out with Acid Rap 2 and I hear it's I'm like, oh my god, he's high. Yes, he's high again, everybody.
That is wild. He hasn't done that noise in like 6 years.
That is not a sober noise. That's an acid ass noise.
How do you even come up with that?
High as hell. You gotta be high as hell and be like, I need an ad lib. What can like that That is from being high, bro. Like that was a big sign that he wasn't the same chance. He's not doing that ad lib on the tracks. Yeah, he's sober. I can't do it.
He's sober.
Hot shower.
Yeah. All right. So okay. So you're a music connoisseur. All right. You gave us your top 5 artists right now. My question for you would be, if you're talking top 5 rappers all time, lyricists all time. Let's go. Not say lyricists. Top 5 rappers all time.
We should do lyricists.
If we no, because I want to ask him the question because you made it such a big deal. Top 5 rappers all time. If someone was to put KRS-One in their top 5 all time, how would you look at that?
I don't really have. I don't know. There's a lot of the older guys that like I'll listen to their music. Like a lot of like the Pac music, they remixed it and stuff, and now it like sounds really good. Even like after, I don't know how it sounded in '98, but like I'm saying like they remixed it like years later. A lot of that older music, I won't be appealed to a lot of it because it's so mixed badly. So I don't know a lot about them, honestly. I'm not big into it. It
was mixed on toasters. I feel it.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
But I know like a good amount of 90s artists, but not I'm not onto that though.
Not to say that he's a bad rapper.
I know him though, of course.
The Sound of the Police.
KRS isn't bad.
No, remember when I said whoop-de whoop? That's the fucking Kendrick Lamar song that I was thinking.
Whoop-de whoop. Said whoop-de whoop, whoop-de whoop. That's the Sound of the Police.
I don't know.
Are you thinking the Kanye song? Are you thinking the Kanye song? The Kanye when he goes scoop diddy whoop, scoop diddy whoop.
No, Kendrick Lamar. It's called Ronald Reagan something. Section 80. You know that?
I say it was on the Section 80.
Yeah, of course.
Whoop-de whoop whoop. That's the song I was thinking, but I was thinking it was the KRS-One song. That's like whoop whoop. Too many songs with whoops, guys.
It was the whitest thing I've ever seen in my life. Honestly, like. That was the whitest moment on the pod when that man said, "Oh, that's the man that makes the whoop-de whoop song." I'm like, "What the fuck? The what?"
I was like, "What?"
And that's the first Kendrick song you think of, the whoop-de whoop.
No. I thought the whoop-de whoop was from the Sound of the Police song, but it was from the Ronald Reagan.
Oh, okay.
I'm a fake KRS-One fan.
Fake KRS.
I'm trying to find the song right now.
They make those.
I don't look stupid.
Don't play it. Because we're trying to get this bread, you know.
All right, so what? So Clique, what would you say? Best album of 2020 so far is?
Oh, I'll put Benny album probably top 3, but my favorite was Mac Miller with Circles.
Y'all see that whoop-de-whoop?
Mac Miller.
Yeah, honestly, people have been saying this year is really, really great. I don't know. I don't think it's. My favorite year of music was 2017, personally. That year was. I haven't heard a year better. Ever since then, my favorite album since then is Freddie Gibbs' Bandana. But that's like the only album I know that's like a perfect like 10, I think, personally. But aside from that, yeah.
He's on his Anthony Fantano.
What came out 2017? What album dropped 2017?
2017 was Kendrick dropped Damn. Let me think. What else?
Playboy Cardi.
Big Crit dropped his album in 2017. It was Forever's a Mighty Long Time. What's it called? Jay-Z dropped 444.
I did like that.
JID dropped the Never Story. Big Sean dropped his last great album. I Decided. Let me think.
Didn't like the latest one?
I think I didn't listen.
Oh no, the last one was okay, but no, I Decided was really good.
It was better than I expected it to be.
Yeah, I Decided it was cool. Rhapsody's really good. She dropped a really good album. Joey Badass dropped the album that year. Vic Mensa dropped his last good project. There was a lot of stuff that year. I would have to look at a list and know all of them, but yeah.
2018 was good too.
Yeah, 2018 was good too. 2018 was definitely good. I like the Earl Sweatshirt album in 2018.
Yeah. I remember.
Was that the weird jazz one?
Everything with Earl Sweatshirt is weird, but yeah.
He says that the weird jazz
Love
one.
it.
I was like, I couldn't.
How did I forget? Tyler the Creator dropped his album in 2017 too, and Vince Staples, Meek Mill. Amine dropped a cool album. Yeah, that was about it though. But yeah, I love that.
2017 DC3.
You don't like Amine?
No, I don't like Amine. What the fuck?
I didn't like his last album that much. His new album, actually his last two, but I like the 2017.
I didn't really like that much.
I didn't like him when he blew up, and I don't like him now.
What's wrong with Amine?
Oh, Culture dropped in 2017.
Why do you hate Amine? How do you?
I don't hate Amine. I just don't listen to him. Like he's not my thing, bro.
If he's not
he's not Comethazine enough.
I'm not saying. First of all, listen. Let's stop this. Let's
In
stop
2020?
Everything has to be comethazine at the bar. Listen,
Comethazine is the bar.
That is
I never even listened.
rocking. All right, comethazine.
You definitely heard one or two songs by him in that set.
I don't know why,
comethazine,
but I
no.
just have this image in my head that Tom just listens to comethazine every single hour of the day.
Comethazine.
No.
All this nigga does
Maybe
is yell.
maybe 15 minutes. Maybe 15 minutes of every hour.
Every 15 minutes?
That's
a
even
lot
more.
of comethazine, bro.
He's like, I need to hit it.
You got a timer set? You got a reminder set? Every
right.
I gotta drop at
Five
least
songs
15
done.
minutes. No matter
injects comethazine.
every time I hit shuffle, I have to make sure I put at least 2 comethazine songs in the rotation
Oh
of my
my
car
God.
ride. At least
I've never seen a
I was
bigger
what?
comethazine.
I was
fan.
joking. I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was just a joke, but it is that bad.
Nah, obviously, it's a joke, man. I don't listen to comethazine that much anymore.
I don't think I've ever
But
listened
You
to a song.
do. Yes, you do.
I don't. First of all, only reason I know all the lyrics is because they're just such great songs. You just have to know them. They're bangers, bro. Barsky 1 is banger after bro. Listen,
Yeah,
bro.
but Barsky
All I'm saying,
2.5 is
Barsky
ass.
1 was
3.5.
fucking amazing. That shit was literally every single song was banger after banger after banger
But
straight.
Bosky 2.5?
Barsky 2
I thought it was
wasn't that bad.
3.5.
No,
3.5.
Barsky
There was
2.
no 2.
It is 3.5. It was 2.
Whatever it is. His last
Come
one.
on, get your Boskies in order.
Barsky
last
2,
project.
it had some bangers. It was
I feel
cool.
like I'm hearing
Barsky
Morse
3.
code right now.
He names all his albums Bowski. I don't know why.
Well, he's the guy that made Walk.
And he got-
I don't know.
and he
You remember
got-
that
what
song?
I don't know.
got
I know
Pandemic.
his name, but I just
I'm
don't
not
know
gonna
anything
sing
about
that
him.
Listen, if you're not, that is definitely mood music. You have to be in the mood for that.
He
music,
likes
all right?
medication rappers, Click. He just likes
Oh.
rappers that have medication names in their.
No,
Medication
I don't.
names. Lil Xan.
Mommy, listen.
Lil Xan.
First of all, I ain't listened to Lil Xan in so long, but my music taste is like very all over the place because I'm a mood type person. I listen to like certain shit when I'm in a certain mood. So a lot,
He's
honestly,
one with his emotions.
I'm not
Is
gonna
what
lie
you're
to you.
saying.
I listen to Juice WRLD more than fucking anybody. If I'm being honest, like that's who I listen to the most. Him and X, I listen to them the most. Well, not X so much anymore because I just get sad because like that situation's fucked up. But Juice WRLD mostly, like I listen to Juice WRLD probably on repeat more than anybody.
I never see you playing Juice WRLD on your snaps, on your Snapchat.
Why would
Because
you
I
put
don't
Juice
feel
WRLD on
like
your Snap?
singing all the damn time. And
That's
I
what
do
I'm
put Juice
saying.
WRLD on my
Why
Snap.
would you put like sad shit on?
He's on his
Like, I
Snapchat.
feel like you'd want to keep that to
Okay,
yourself
not-
if you're.
Not everything that Juice WRLD put out was sad music. So I hate that misconception.
But
All right,
even
like
his
90%
hype-
though. It's not a
First of all, he
misconception.
didn't
though.
drop like outside of Armed and Dangerous.
Or
There's
X
not really
either.
that many like upbeat songs you can play.
No,
from him
the album he
that
did with
aren't
Future.
screaming. Like my nigga,
What it's
I don't feel
kinda
like
do.
I got
I don't feel like rapping
feeling,
big.
feeling by Juice WRLD.
Perks
That's
got
still
me
like
feeling a
That's
feeling.
a melodic song, my guy.
That's
You
what I'm
literally
saying.
said
It's not
Perks
a
got me
sad-
feeling.
People say like it's sad
I didn't
music.
say
not
it's sad,
music.
but I don't feel nigga. I can't sing.
That's
I don't wanna
that's
go on
pretty
my
sad.
Snapchat
That's
singing,
pretty
bro.
sad. Or dude, that's a pretty sad song.
It's
bro.
sad because of what happened along with it.
He
If you
literally
just
said
sing-
Perks got me feeling a feeling.
We could rap
Please don't
genius
next
over here.
I don't even know how we got
Jesus
here.
Christ.
How the fuck
Feeling
we
a
get
feeling.
here?
I don't either. I was
The
just asking
man,
you
the man's
some
hoodie.
questions. Oh, the 4
Did
yards
you
on.
already talk about trade?
Okay. So let's ask this.
We can wrap it up.
What is J. Cole's best album? What's his worst album in your opinion, Click?
Oh,
Nigga, you know these.
Wait,
You-
what's
you
yours?
be
What's yours?
quiet.
What's yours? What's yours?
Yeah,
What's yours?
Let's go word first. Let's go word
Yeah,
first.
yeah, yeah.
Let's
Let's
set the
hear this
let's set the bar.
he's feeling
you
a
know what I'm
feeling
saying?
right now. Look at him.
Nigga, are you dumb, nigga? What?
Here we go.
You
Oh,
know
yeah.
what his
Go.
best album is. Why are you asking these obvious
Classic.
questions?
So I said
Obviously,
best
Just
it's
say it
Forest
then.
Hills.
Just say it then.
I'm lost.
It's Forest Hills. You talking about J. Cole?
Yeah,
talking
that
about-
guy.
we talking about Cole J.
Where do you rank him?
Oh, J.
Where do you
Lil
rank him?
Jermaine.
Before Click does.
Hello, Cole J.
Do you want me to rank the albums?
Yes.
No, just best and worst. Oh.
Number 1's Forest Hills. Number 2, I personally say Sideline Story. Me.
I was about to say Sideline Story. Too. Okay.
Number 3, I personally say KOD. Me. And
Me?
number 4,
You know it's
For
you.
Your
You're the
Eyes
one saying
Only.
it.
What else?
The worst is
Born
Born
Sinner.
Sinner.
Born. I say For Your Eyes
Really?
Only, and then I say Born Sinner. I like Born Sinner though, but I say For Your Eyes Only. And then
Maybe I'm minority, bro. I really like For Your Eyes Only. I fucked with the album.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
like
wearing the
For Your Eyes Only.
sweatshirt, so I think I
Yeah.
could say that.
I didn't really, honestly, personally, to keep it a buck, I could live without KOD. KOD outside
Me
of
too.
Kevin.
That's what I would say is my least favorite album from him.
Yeah,
is honestly,
really?
it's KOD.
I feel like it was one of those.
Unexpected.
It was. I think it was too
hard.
mainstream for his fan base. But I also feel like the overplaying
NBA finals
of it
kept on
ruined
playing
some of the
it.
songs.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when we all first
like a
heard like
cool-
ATM and brackets and shit, 1985.
Oh my god!
Everyone
up
was
the
going
Warriors
crazy when it
rings.
first came out.
Count it up, count it up.
And then you watch an NBA game, count it up, and then
Every commercial
Tucker
break,
ruined it.
bro.
Yeah.
I swear to God, every time you know, like when they call timeouts and they show the last bucket in slow mo, every time just count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Like every fucking timeout, bro, it's just so played out. So yeah, KOD for me was the least favorite, and that's why I asked the best and the worst Wordu, because you know other people can assume which one is worse. I wanted to see if somebody would say For Your Eyes Only. Wanted to see if somebody said KOD or Born Sinner.
It's very all over the place.
I
What
thought
is?
KOD was just corny. He was on some Logic shit right there.
Hey!
Don't go that far.
Him like
Don't
that.
go that far.
Don't
corny
listen to
I
me.
like the concept.
Let me
of
tell
it.
you
I like
something.
That's a 3 out of 5.
Let me tell you something. Don't
Oh, God.
ever in your life
Compare him to
disrespect
Logic.
J. Cole by comparing him to Logic ever again.
You don't like Bobby biracial?
I do not like
Man.
any man that said he was
Your
suck
top
a dick to
five
prove he's
Logic
not,
albums?
to prove he's not gay.
Low-key?
I'm sorry. No.
I didn't
Logic
know.
literally said in a song,
Shout out.
I will
He
suck
didn't
a
even know.
dick to prove I'm not gay. That's pretty gay, buddy. Not doing it. Not no. Can't do it, bro. So yes, no, I don't like Logic.
LaBouffe, you Logic?
Look at him.
He's
Look at him.
he's befuddled right now.
Yo, you there?
What?
You good?
I'm lagging. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
You weren't
He was
lagging
in
at all on our
disbelief.
end.
Did someone ask me a
He was
question?
Yeah. What,
Yes, do you listen to Logic?
You listen to Logic, LaBouffe?
I have listened. I'm not saying I listen to him, but I have listened to all of his music. Yes.
So yes,
So you do
Logic.
listen
What
to
the
him.
fuck?
No. Like every time he's released something, I have given it a listen. Just like I listened to Chance
Did you
the
like
Rapper's
the
album. I
majority
didn't
of what you
like
listened
it.
to?
He said, "You."
I wouldn't say the majority.
You listen
no.
to Logic? I mean, look, right? So
No,
I mean,
because
I
if you
don't-
say
Every time it
listen to
comes
someone,
out,
like,
I listen to it. But like,
when music comes out, I listen to it. And if I don't like it, I don't listen to it anymore. So recently, I
listen to
have.
Sounds logical.
I listen to all
That
his
is very
music.
logical.
No pun.
this ain't Clique. Sounds logical.
I like.
That's very logical. Very logical.
Hey,
Oh
real,
my
real quick,
God.
what is
Incredible True
the
Story.
what is the
I
crew's
like
opinion
Under
on?
Pressure.
No, go ahead, Justin. I'll ask
Those
you
are the
later.
two I liked, and then I liked one of the mixtapes.
I like Bobby
forget which one.
Tarantino too. That's my favorite person.
Oh,
I can't remember. I liked
none
one of
that
the
shit.
mixtapes. And then I liked one of the Young Sinatra ones. I think it was like the third one. But those are the
All
ones I like. There's some
I like
doobie.
that one.
Real quick question to the panel. I've had this debate with Justin and Tim before. What are y'all
Tim.
opinions on Joyner Lucas? Cause I don't, cause I feel like cause we're from Worcester, Mass, which is where Joyner's from. So I feel like
Bias.
there's
Look at what
definitely
I do.
bias there, but I'm not too big on Joyner. I'm not gonna lie.
He
fuck with
doesn't
him. He
do
can-
anything.
He really does.
All you have to do is go on YouTube and type in "I Love" by Joyner Lucas, and that is my answer. That song is the worst song to ever come out. Joyner,
He has had some of the worst rollouts and albums and all. I don't think
he blew
he.
up
His newest
doing
album
remixes.
was a one.
I think Fantano gave him a not good.
Yeah, I think he did.
If you get the same thing as the Big Day, then yeah, nah, you're not doing something right.
But
He just blew up doing remixes.
He gave
Like,
My
that's all
Turn
he
a
did.
not good. I'm
The
pretty sure.
remixes, that was like the smartest thing kid ever done. But then what happened is that he couldn't go on other beats. He couldn't find
His
nothing
remixes
else
were
good.
cool.
He just took all the hit beats and then did good with them, and then
No,
couldn't
his-
actually make his own song.
His 508 album was.
Yeah.
I give it a positive. More on the
Listen, I
positive than
respect
the
Joyner
negative.
as a lyricist and a rapper. He's
He can
he's
rap.
dope. Now, I mean, it does take a certain ability to be able to make your own music on your own beats for your own fans. Yes, it takes a
does,
certain
it does.
skill to do that.
I don't think he makes
that
the
not
beats.
everyone has. But hey, we know NBA players that can't do shit else but play defense. You don't knock them for playing defense, though, man. Like, hey, man, you're great at defense.
So
Let's
he's
just forget-
Joyner Robertson.
Joyner Robertson.
Joyner Beverly.
Joyner, I was just say Joyner Pat Bev, man. Listen, man. Hey, bro, you just be out there running around, bro. Running around. jumping on hot beats, bro. That's all he do.
That's funny.
I'm not saying he can't rap, but substance wise, I mean, like the only song he's had substance wise was what's that Devil's one? What's it called? Devil?
He had a couple songs.
The
with,
Chris Brown one.
He had a couple songs with a good, with a good story and a good message. Good delivery. He had a couple of them.
What was that song we listened to like in middle school by him?
In middle school. Oh my god.
I'm Not Racist song.
That long?
No, wait, it was Ross something.
He said, "I'm not a racist." That was like a year ago.
What?
No,
Imagine bumping "I'm Not Racist."
That was like that felt like it was 8 centuries ago. That when he made that song.
It really does. It really does.
that was like 2018, wasn't it?
He said,
Nah, that was before
he
that.
Said the song we listened to in middle school. I'm not a racist. Like, nigga, that wasn't out that long ago.
Bro, I went to a Chris Brown concert. This man Joyner opened up for Chris Brown. This man Joyner opened up for Chris Brown, and the first song he plays is "I'm Not Racist," and it just killed the whole stadium.
Terrible.
I'm like, why the fuck would you play that?
That song came out in 2017, by the way. I felt like it was
Majority of
later.
the crowd is white too, which is.
I knew the fact that the majority of that crowd was white, so they were just sitting.
No, it was like 2014, 2015. He had a song called like Ross Cappuccino or some shit. And
That was a song where you talk about getting like shot or whatever. Or, like, the dude got that. Oh, okay, yeah.
Was
he signed back then? Was he signed to a record label?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like they probably shelved him for like 10 years because he's like 34 years old.
Yeah. He's old.
I didn't know it was that.
He's not young.
Shit. But that was just a good question.
You just gotta make
Then he beefed with Logic and
y'all tripping, man. That Will Smith song was dope.
I
liked it.
It was cool concept.
I think so again.
I think Dom was joking.
He makes the music that's like cool, like has like decent concepts, and then you never want to listen to him again.
Yeah.
Honestly, the music video
It's
is
not a lot of replay value. It's not a lot of replay value.
The music video for the Will Smith song was better than the actual song. That's why people.
I agree.
It was the music video carried the song, bro.
That's tough.
It did, literally.
But I ain't gonna lie, him and Tory Lanez going back and forth within
that was pretty good.
Hours, that was dope.
Good, yeah.
Like he's been a part of like a dope moment in like real rap, so I give him that. Like it's not like he ain't out here just like I'm trying to think of a rap. He's not fucking Trinidad James in it. I guess if that's the bar. If that's the bar, he ain't Lil Pump, you know.
Yeah, no, he's not trash. He's just kind of.
He's not trash.
He just is.
He's a rapper. He's there.
He's just mid. He's a big pack of mid, bro. That's it. He's just.
If you be calling people mid too much, but he probably is just the mid. Like that's it. That's him.
He's like just a DeMar DeRozan. You know what I'm saying? Like he's good.
Nah, don't disrespect DeMar like that. DeMar was more consistent than that. He's like Nick's Tim Hardaway Jr.
Jesus fuck.
Like there's so many other artists that I'd rather listen to than Joyner. Like
he's like Corey Brewer.
Oh my God, we're getting worse.
Right, man. Corey dropped 50, man. Corey dropped.
I was trying to go easy on him with DeMar DeRozan.
He's like the Quincy Acey from the Nets game. That's what he is.
Oh shit.
Hey man, listen, I've never seen a 6'6" man play so much good defense on the 7-footer until PJ Tucker got put at center, man. Put some respect on Quincy name, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that shit pissed me off.
Joyner's like Daniel House.
Sitting there watching Quincy Acey start.
Shout out Daniel House, bro. Shout out to his fam. If he still has it. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I forgot about that.
The cheat, the scandal.
Is he on the social media things?
Hell no, he ain't been on social media.
Any intel?
That nigga's been staying off the grid.
I have no clue.
He's in Bronny mode.
I don't think it's hard for Daniel House to stay off the grid.
Big facts.
Everyone's just like, yo, where's Daniel House?
You seen a Daniel House tweet lately? Like, no. I didn't see
Daniel House on IG Live right now. Yo.
Is he?
No. How would I know? You think I have his notifications on?
He'd have like 47 viewers.
I thought you looked it up. I don't know.
If he... I don't... Hold on, Daniel.
Speaking of IG Lives, I just want to say the funniest shit is when that nigga... Quinn Cook got left at the facility.
Yeah, that was funny.
I swear to God, I was on Discord. I was on JR's live when he typed that shit. Like I legit was reading it because the chat was going pretty fast. So I look and I seen him say, yo, tell them to turn around. And I remember being in the chat, I'm like, yo, I think they left Quinn Cook at the fucking facility. He's asking JR to tell him to turn around and JR's ignoring it. And niggas was like, what? No, you tripping, bro. I'm like, all right, nigga, I'm telling you. They left Quinn Cook.
And the best part was drunk JR and Dion Waiters. He's like, hey, yo, we left QC. And he's like, oh, tell him to catch the flight.
He's like, he said you're going to have to get a Red Bull, give you some wings, bro.
Crazy.
I'm like, these niggas is fucked up.
In
And
the
then was
bubble,
high as hell the
too.
next day, bro.
They said he
Was
played for the
high as hell the
Warriors.
next
All
day.
right, we can leave him here.
How do you get
Okay.
left? How are you Quinn Cook and you get left? Like, I don't like, bro. If I'm, you got to be like the first nigga on the bus. Like, honestly, niggas forget you play half the time. Like, nigga,
That's
nah.
crazy.
It's like middle
Bro,
school where the
when
cool
you-
kids sit in the back like AD and LeBron, and then you got
Yo, they was
bench
killing
players
all
have
the
to sit in the
Lakers.
front.
They were killing all
With
like
the coaches.
like the mid Lakers players. Like they were killing like Taylor Horton. They were like Taylor Horton. Tucker posted the picture of him winning the championship, and they're like, "Yo, they're like, you didn't play no minutes." He's like, "Bro, I'm 19. It's my rookie season." Like they're like, "Yo, you didn't even earn that ring." He's like, "What?"
what do you want me to do? Give it back? Like,
Bro, I posted that tweet with Kyle Kuzma trying to recreate that Kobe picture just for fun.
Oh yeah.
That was so bad.
That
the
shit went
trash.
viral. That shit went viral.
Yeah.
So
And people
bad.
just started shitting on Kuzma. I'm like, yo, this is not what I meant.
Every single player except for like Rondo, AD, Dwight a little bit. I don't think he got much hate, and LeBron.
Yeah.
Every single other player.
Got shit on.
Nobody even
No,
said
JR
anything about
Really
JR.
get hate.
everyone was
Yeah.
shitting on JR.
My God,
They were just making
if
fun of
you
him because he
didn't-
was shirtless. But
if
There were
that's
you
so many
didn't score
memes. Yeah,
double
when he was
digits-
high as hell.
They were
If
hating
you
on Quinn
didn't score
Cook because
double
Quinn Cook
digits,
said.
bro. No, my fault. Go ahead.
No, I would say they were hating on Quinn Cook because Quinn Cook was like, "Yo, I won a ring, and you guys left me at the what's it called, the bubble." And they're like, "Quinn, you scored 3 points the entire series."
You might as well be a
That
fucking ball
was
boy.
replies.
that's
But no, what you call it? Fuck, I lost my goddamn train of thought. Don't do drugs, kids. But
They weren't making
unless
fun of
you're
themselves.
Chance.
literally,
Unless
if
you're
you unless you're
Just
chance, then you're great at music again. But no, literally, if you didn't score, if you didn't have a double-digit point game at all, the Lakers fans was killing you,
You
bro.
don't even get to look at
Like
the trophy.
killing you. Outside of Costas, niggas wasn't on Costas' head because he was the first out of the Kupo to win.
Antetokounmpo.
So they was like, they were more on Giannis than Costas, which was fucking funny as hell. to me.
Giannis just
That's
exists.
fuck, that's
Yeah.
fuck, bro. Yo, Giannis literally just went to greet Costas and be like, "Congratulations!" And then it was like, "Yeah, he didn't win a championship, bitch." Like, yo, relax, bro. He's just saying congrats.
You're not even
bro.
the first champ in your family. Like, nigga, damn.
That's like
Like,
D'Angelo winning the ring before.
Like, bro,
Lonzo.
people are ruthless for no reason. Did you see that post Kuzma put up? He was like, just talking about his journey. He was talking about his journey, like he was fucking, I guess, cut from JV or some shit. Like, basically, he was just giving off his whole fucking list against the NBA, and like everybody told him shit he couldn't do and stuff like that. Which, to keep it a buck, I didn't know he went through so much. So I was like, damn, that kind of like gave me like a newfound like respect, just because to stay dedicated to that grind, there's like a lot of shit that can deter you from that, from going to the NBA. So to go from that to being a champion, I'm like, oh yeah, cool. Immediately when I saw it, I'm like, bro, this shit has way too many comments. I know niggas is going crazy. I open up that tweet, the first thing I see is, because he at some point he was like, he went to boarding school at 16 and got his GED instead of graduating. Somebody put, oh, so the Flint niggas actually think getting a GED and going to boarding school is worth talking about? Yeah, give your ring back. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Bro,
That's
niggas
crazy,
was
bro.
on his head. It was like, so
That's
you went
fucked
from
up.
boarding school to champ? Nigga, you ain't shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, bro.
Going to
Like,
school
yo,
to bench.
what did Kuz do? That was like, I mean, I've had my
We're
Kuz
on
slander,
Kuz's
but,
head,
bro, I've
Holy
never
shit.
seen, bro, niggas didn't do that to fucking Sean Livingston on the Warriors. They didn't do that to Leandro Barbosa. Niggas didn't do that to Kevon Looney.
Oh man, Jordan Bell was getting that hate. Oh man, no, he wasn't.
Only thing niggas talking about Jordan Bell was him watching porn in that hotel that one time. I did not forget that. That shit was funny.
I
didn't- I didn't know that existed.
What, y'all didn't know? Y'all don't remember that? That nigga was using he used the assistant. Mike Brown. He used Mike Brown's fucking credit card to order like
Oh, I
foreign
remember.
fucking channels for the night.
Yo, imagine taking Mike Brown's credit card to do that. Oh my god. Like,
You're
yo,
an
Mike,
NBA
yo,
player,
coach.
bro.
All right, they got some good movies on this fucking TV.
Heard that Cinemax be busting now, bro.
What's it?
So
That's
yeah, that
crazy.
shit was funny. He did that. Niggas wasn't on his head about him winning, but niggas is gonna be on Laker fan. Only person I really feel bad for is Danny Green. I didn't realize he was getting like threat. Well,
He
I
was
kind of
getting
figured.
death threats.
I kind of
I
figured,
figured it.
You know, when you're in LA and you miss a shot like that, I'm lucky you weren't in LA doing that shit. You imagine being in LA wearing Kobe jerseys and missing the game? You wouldn't be able to go home that night. Niggas have been outside.
I think if you're just on LeBron's team, like I think JR got that same shit in 2018 too, probably. Or George Hill. No?
George Hill and JR weren't getting death threats. They weren't. They were able to go home that
Might
night.
have
It
just
was
not been
expected
public.
from JR.
Bro, JR's still here. He's still playing with LeBron. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They would have made. They made it home, bro. Danny Green wasn't gonna make it home that night if it was a regular playoffs and that stadium was full and he missed that. Niggas was gonna be camped outside the parking garage. Like, which car's Danny? I heard he brought an Audi. They're waiting for the first Audi they see and chucking bricks at it because they're Laker fans.
It's gonna be Kuzma's car.
Whole time,
It's not even his car.
Alex Russo pops up. What did I do?
Don't disrespect
That's
the
nuts.
king.
But yeah, do y'all have anything else to talk about? We can wrap it up. I don't want to make this too long, you
How
know.
long is?
Hour
Oh, yeah.
40.
Hour 40. It sounds about right.
Click, man. I see what you're doing, man. I like your channel. You know, I see
Thank you, thank
doing
you.
big things, man. Just hope for the best for you, man.
Thank you.
Shit.
Appreciate
Oh,
it.
look at Wordu. Soft ass Wordu.
Respect.
Soft ass wordy. Literally soft ass wordy right
Who's
now.
turn them soft?
Spicy ass Wordu, dude.
Oh, man.
Pause.
All right, yeah, no, for real though. Thanks, Click, for coming on the pod.
No problem.
You know what I'm saying?
No problem.
Always welcome here whenever you want to.
Mhm.
Break down some hip hop shit, some rap music shit. We can throw it down. Pause.
I know, man. That's how you end it. Just cookie.
All right, we're done. All right, let's do outros. Where do you can plug your shit now?
What's up, man? You know what I'm saying? Good podcast today. We just hit 2K subscribers. I want to thank all the
Yes,
YouTubers
sir.
in the comments, you know. Niggas in the last pod, we're talking about the shitty WWE list that y'all were talking about. The Hulk Hogan in the top 5. No AJ Styles. No.
don't know.
Why the fuck would AJ Styles be in the top 5 WWE list?
Oh,
Why wouldn't he? He's one of the greatest wrestlers of all time.
I've heard
He
of Hulk
literally
Hogan.
started in
I've never
WWE
heard of
like
AJ
Do you
3
actually
years
watch
ago.
wrestling?
What are
Do
you
you
talking
actually
about?
watch wrestling?
Bro,
Do you
he was
watch
on
professional
TNA for
wrestling?
like 20 years. Do you watch wrestling? What the fuck?
He was in the WWE before. You know that, right?
He was
Then
in
he left
WWE
and he
as a
came back.
mid-carder. He was a mid-carder in the WWE at best. At best.
I don't know who
Anyway.
the fuck AJ Styles.
Anyway,
stop.
No,
anyway,
either. I have
shouts
no
out to-
clue.
thank you to everyone in
The
the comment section
disrespect.
showing love. Shouts out to LaBouf's hat. Shouts out to Dom's
Brown.
non-haircut. Shouts out to Clique Productions, aka Landry Shamet. Shouts
Oh,
out to
man.
Brian Solis.
That's funny.
Panda, you know what I'm saying?
I got that so
Kung Fu
much.
Panda, fuck you.
Love y'all, man. Love y'all, man. Follow
Kung
me on
Fu
Twitter
Panda.
at Order the Dude, man.
All right, Jalen Brown. Thank you for that. All right, Shia LaBeouf, let's go.
All right, everyone. GG. You know, another great week. One more thing I gotta say. Make sure y'all
Midterms.
vote.
Oh.
Send in your no.
Oh my god.
Send in your ballots.
He said-
Hey Dom, make sure you go vote, bro. Make sure you vote.
GG.
Good, bro.
All right.
Right.
All right,
Right.
Dom.
man.
Dom 1K.
Yeah,
I'm
y'all
one
go vote. Yeah, do that. But
It's Big
yeah.
17. Champ.
Big 17.
Yeah, thank
Big
you.
17 champ.
From now on. But hey man, thank y'all for coming out. Whoever watches this, thank you for all the support. Follow me on Twitter at DonChurch1. Sub to the YouTube channel. I promise eventually I'll start posting. But listen.
Yeah, me too. It's been a while.
And for all the people in the comments of the last video saying that y'all basically bullied Wordu off for that weeks, that's exactly what happened.
He was suspended.
No,
Yeah.
I haven't
Suspended
worked that
indefinitely.
week.
Yeah, he didn't have work. You know
None
what I'm
of
saying?
these
We
didn't
just
have work,
suspended him
which
for
is
a
why
week.
I'll
he didn't
roast all
have
these
work.
niggas
He
right
legit,
now.
he legit
None of
got
these
bullied
niggas bully
off
me. I
from the
had to
comment
work
section
that.
of all them hot takes. It finally got to him. Had to give him a day off.
He
You know?
needed a personal wellness week just to think about what he's done.
Load management.
Why
Yeah,
that?
manage that load. Pause.
Pause.
All right. On that note, we're done.
All right. Thank y'all for coming out.
Pause jokes. Yeah, gotta end
Peace
it.
out.
Wait, does Click
Shouts
want to
out
plug?
Click, bruh.
Oh shit!
Subscribe.
Click. Say, oh my God! Jesus Christ!
We're terrible.
Click.
They about to flame us.
Jesus fuck! Click.
Is it still going? Or you ended it?
Yeah. No.
You
We're
guys don't know what
okay.
you're talking
Jesus
about.
Christ.
It's
You want me to
obviously
plug my
Cliff knows
stuff?
more than y'all.
Subscribe. Yes.
Nah, the links. You'll have my link in the description, right? You can find stuff through that
Yeah.
or some of that nature. Yeah, you whatever. YouTube, Twitter. I'm Clique _ Instagram.
It's not click like click. It's click like the other kind.
Like the Jay-Z and Kanye click.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
click.
Yeah, yeah.
The
Man,
other
Justin.
click
I
kind.
was searching click on YouTube and nothing was coming up. I didn't know who we were gonna have.
This
as
man,
guest.
this man searched up click.
No, actually, I think if you search it up, it works. He just must have just put click, and he
I
just
just
said
put
no.
click.
Yeah, no, yeah. I think if you put the other way, it works.
Just
And even-
type in click on YouTube.
I did it during the podcast too. I was like,
Boo.
click.
He was like, I ain't
Oh,
never heard
man.
of it. Y'all keep calling him click. Let me just click.
Don't
I'm
say
not
my name
seeing
on
it.
the screen. It says it right there.
I didn't. I wasn't looking.
Type in Click.
It only,
Oh,
it only
man.
shows up when you talk. That's why I didn't
Oh,
see it.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
my
funny.
God, bro.
That's wild.
Number one
Alright.
fan, by the way. Number one fan.
Yeah, once again, shout out to Click. Links
Click.
will be in the description for his stuff. Probably 10% of the viewers will probably be here at the outro anyways, but all right, we'll see y'all next week.
All love.
Peace.
B7.
Yes, sir. Yeah, where did it do it?
All right. Everything is stopped. 22. Yeah.
I lost track. Word dude doesn't know what he's talking about.